as I make my way. The fact I'm still alive, my claim to fame. It's no surprise I'm on a rise, finna stake my claim. Separate me from the others, cause we ain't the same. Ask my brothers from another, we ain't for play. Time is money, so we got no time to waste. Soon as this thing's moving, it can't be stopped. Blue bands in my pocket, call that juggernaut.
In the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your work sure would help a lot. Get your life together.
You know the stat quo. Finna get a bag, bustin' down that blow. Out of East Side Ho, where they know my name.
Are you ready?
You think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to win? You think that you
better get ready.
Bow to the masters.
Oh yeah.
New kind of form.
Break it down.
Generation X.
Hell yeah. There we go. Man, had to, such bullshit, man. I got the soundboard back up and I had to restart my computer. And all the copying and pasting that I did for the raffle, I had to redo it. I was so fucking pissed. But man, the Cali weed arrived. All right. I need you guys' help deciding what bowl to smoke. Because I literally got it. I haven't even smoked it yet. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different flavors of just like extra fire. The ones that I'm excited to try first. You guys can help me choose. Super Lemon Haze, Dosey Does, Diamond OG, and I don't Purple Soap. I don't even know what this is. Maybe Purple Soap. Who the hell knows? But some purple stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited to try.
What company is this?
This is no, not from a company. Got just some Cali love sent over.
Nice.
From some peeps. Yeah, my sister came up here, so she brought a couple flavors for me.
Nice.
Hell yeah. All right. And Bakes a Lot said Dosey Do. Oh, wait. Hold on.
If you ask me, I'm going to Diamond OG.
That's what Bake said first. So did Dennis. So did Emil. So we're gonna go with that. Yeah, diamonds are just extra shiny. So let's start it off with that, and then we'll do the Dosey Dose for Bakes, and then the purple for Crispy. Yeah, I haven't even cracked this open until now. But here goes the Diamond OG. Super sparkly. Got some little orange hairs also, and yeah, super like. It's like earthy, but it kind of smells sweet at the same time. So very interesting. And we're gonna start the draft order race right now. We're gonna do the draft order race before the raffle. So if anyone's trying to get some extra entries before the raffle starts, now's the time. All right, now give me a number between 1 and 69.
69, dudes.
Let's get it. All right, let's try the Diamond OG. All right. Feel like Sir Smoke Slot right now. Love weed. All right. Crispy said I can't grab it. Try again. You don't got your 3D glasses on? It wasn't coming through the screen.
See, that's where you change the game, right?
Oh yeah.
3D porn.
I mean, they already got that.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Titties all on your face.
I mean, that's what's crazy is like anything with like the stuff
Big
that
old
technology
schlong
hit first.
Big old schlong just coming out the screen.
It's porn and video games. That's really what it is. Like, that's the thing that gets the cutting edge of technology because people are spending so much money on it and they need the new stuff all the time.
I told you about my homie that had the Oculus and he's
Yeah.
watching like 4K porn.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I'm saying? He's wearing the goggles and he's just whacking it. He doesn't know his girl comes home. Like when his girl left for work, but comes back because she forgot something. You know what I mean? He's just there, asshole naked in the middle of the joint. You know what I mean? She opens up the door, he's going at it. Has the goggles on.
I was playing the skiing game, okay? We were playing the skiing game.
I mean, when you're asshole naked and whacking it, I mean, I don't know, man. And she just took a picture of him and sent it to him.
Fuck.
Oh, he's like, yeah.
She didn't even announce herself.
No.
Damn, I mean, it might have been funny to just get his reaction, right? Like,
I mean, but it's also just like even funnier because like he just finishes and shit. Then he looks at his phone. What the fuck? Or maybe even it came through. I wonder if like you get an alert and you see it drop down or something when you're wearing your goggles.
He probably had his phone on Do Not Disturb.
I said, no one disturb me when I'm cleaning my room.
Oh, God, vacuum in my room.
The vacuum is just going.
That's just so fucking funny. She also told you to stop sticking your dick in the vacuum, but you hadn't listened to her there. Oh, man, that shit's funny. Hilarious. Classic. All right. That was nice. Real tasty. And then Bake said the dosey do's next. All right, let's get that one now. It's prep. Let's get this prepped. All right, let me see. Where do the numbers start here? All right, Dennis starts with a 69.
69, dudes.
6 for Marty. 55 for Antonio. What up, Ron? Nice. Bake said I got some grapes and cream and Gorilla Glue number 4 in the car. Almost done with my break. Nice. Spark it up, bro. Song with the 55. There we go. Let's see. Hell yeah. Kid said it right there. Hey, me too. I love weed. Something told me to bring a lot of weed, man.
I mean,
it's crazy because I was doing the math. It was like $9,500 or something like that. If a $4,000 pound, you know, because I don't know, even in things are different everywhere, but I know SoCal, like, let's say $3,500 to $4,500, because there was just stuff that was exclusive that people were charging out the ass. If that was making it all the way to New York, it's definitely at least double.
Yeah. I mean, think about this. When I was
crispy smoke Girl Scout cookies. All right, let's get it.
Nice. I fuck with cookies. It's like cookies is top 3 for me. My favorite of all time actually is one of the strains in cookies or one of the pieces of the genetics, but is the Durban poison, bruh.
Yeah, Durban poison's the shit.
Just that good old sativa headbanger boogie shit, bro. And I mean, like all of a sudden, bro, I'll cure cancer, bro. Like I get smart on that weed.
Wait, but like what Cat Williams is talking about, nothing worse than a smart, dumb. Well, he says the N-word, but and he was like, he's like, motherfucker, just sitting on your couch, like, all right, this is a love seat, right? Like, I can't even sit on this shit if I'm not in love. What kind of shit is that? And Marty said, I see a deal got done in the number 21. Yeah, let's see what everybody thinks.
Hey, you ever heard of Ali Sadiq? He's a comedian, but like he got his start in the Pinta because he was in for like 10 years or whatever, maybe even more.
Titans, as soon as we do this draft order race, we're doing the we're doing the raffle right before we start. And real quick, Bakes, give me the minimum yards traveled per rush. 1 to 5. Canada Marty, you give me the max yards traveled per rush, 6 to 10. Kidda, you give me the minimum seconds, 1 to 4. And Song, you give me the max second, 5 to 8.
It's funny too because when I was running around earlier picking the kids up and shit from school, the goddamn Kev hit me. He was like, "Bro, you know where you at?" I'm like, "Fuck, I forgot I was supposed to meet up with Kev, bro."
Damn.
He's like, "I'll come by tomorrow." I'm like, "Okay, please, I can wait another day." It's almost like the sweet irony, like when I get it, and you're like, "Finally."
Hold on.
Finally, The Rock has come back to Las Vegas.
You got the Vegas one.
And I found the specific Vegas one.
I was gonna say, did you always have the Vegas one, or was that just fucking?
No, that was the one that I found. I didn't have that one for the longest time.
Okay, because I was saying, isn't that kind of serendipitous, or what's the word when you like foreshadow something? I guess not.
Yeah, yeah. I did not have it before.
Okay, that would have been tight. And the damnest thing ended up moving there.
Let's see. And who was the other one? Who was the first one that I said?
Bakes a lot.
The bakes a lot. Bakes a lot. Give me a number between 1 and 5. 1 and 5. And here goes the trade. It was between me and Derek. I sent over the 104 and a 1604. So this motherfucker has the 102 as well. Now he has the 102 and the 104. But he gave up the 211, the 311, the 602, and the 802.
You know what makes me mad? I sent him the same thing, but it was 2-3. First, I said, "Okay, you want my pick?" Because he came knocking at my door, which I'm assuming he came knocking at your door too, right? And
Darren, give me a number between 1 and 5. Darren, give me that number between 1 and 5.
Yeah, look at he gets a goddamn. First I'm like, give me the 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just for my 106. Then he counters me with some bullshit, and then I'm like, all right, 2, 3, 7. And eventually it was 2, 3, 7, and 8, just for the one.
Yeah.
All you had to do is tack on a bum ass 16 or whatever it was. I'm like, come on, man.
Well, maybe he didn't want to give it up for that. I mean, I was willing to. Maybe he wanted more. Who knows? Because he didn't give up the pick. He acquired the pick for that.
No, he was trying to come after my pick, is what I'm saying. While he's sitting there on the clock, he sent me an offer trying to acquire mine. You know what I mean?
Oh, trying to acquire the 106.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was the other way around because at first he sent me a trade, trying to trade
you his pick.
We're trying to swap. It was swapping first, but me giving a bunch extra on top of it. No, we're good, Bakes. We got the numbers. We're about to get this going right now. Here we go. Find your guy. Find your guy.
That motherfucker was.
So I'm probably not gonna like my team through the second round, but if I like my team through the third round, then we're sitting pretty. The only thing that sucks is it's late picks in the second and the third round.
But you gotta remember, there's rookies in there now. Motherfuckers is following, B.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they put in all these rookies and motherfuckers is following.
Man, this one we're flying over here right now. It's Kidda Dennis. Dennis is taking the lead right now. Kidda, Crispy, Darren kind of in the mix. Bakes a lot in the mix.
And this is for the Vatos Locos, right?
Yep. Vatos Locos forever.
Forever, Simon. Forever, is he?
Dennis said his guy just got done doing stretches. Man, he's off to the races right now. This motherfucker is not slowing down at all. Is it going to be? Yeah, man. Free and clear, man. Fuck. Dennis got it. Number 1. Very easily for him there. Darren and Bakes a lot in the second wave. Who's going to get it? Darren snuck in there. Bakes got 3rd. Kidda got 4th. I got 5th. Q-Tip 6th. Crispy 7th. Marty 8th. Song 9th. Donnie 10th. Devo 11th. Damn, and Nate's still going. Barely about to get that. Nate got 12th. All right.
He was straggling.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's get this going. Finish this bowl. Man, I gotta hit though. Gotta hit on these picks because man, if I don't hit on the picks, it makes the trade in Derek's favor like easily.
I mean, he's gonna have a Joe Burrow. I mean, a Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, or Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
Jalen
that's what
Hurts.
it is. That's what it is. Joe Burrow, Josh Allen.
Oh, okay. So Jalen Hurts got took. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Who took Hurts? Mike
You
Jones.
know what? You know,
took
it'd be really ill if he flips that one right there, that 4. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he already picked.
It'd be done it for no reason.
Yeah, he'd have to flip Josh Allen at this point.
Yeah.
But who knows? See, that's the thing though, too, is like who knows if anybody else would have given up what Derek would like what he gave me. Because I mean, 3 picks in the top 6. I mean, that's gonna be valuable. I mean, and 4 extra picks in the top 8. Those are gonna be valuable. Bless you.
Woo! Thank you.
And the 16, I mean, that's still starter status right there. And I probably shouldn't have even thrown it in. He might have just done it without that throwing it in. Who knows?
Yeah.
But, the second and the third, I need my second and the third picks that I get from Derek to like be somewhat comparable to Josh Allen. It's got to be somewhere to where those guys can score as much as Josh Allen, or else I'm not going to feel good.
Oh, I know. Excuse me.
Yeah.
The mighty Jared Goffel.
We'll see. I don't know how Justin Herbert just went now to Marty, and you're on the clock now. So we got
that means
top 5 QBs off the board.
I knew I was going to be in range for Lawrence. So I was hoping I could build a Herbert team.
Yeah, because kind of goes back and forth on Herbert and Lawrence. It's like whoever's feeling a certain way.
Well, I mean, I do like Lawrence better than Herbert this year, but it's dynasty, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like, redraft wise, I'd probably take Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
But for dynasty, it's like, yeah, I'd love to have Herbert because I mean, shit, they're going to get him more weapons. You know what I mean? They're going to have to replenish sooner than later. You know what I mean? Keeping out like, I'm kind of mad. Everyone's going to wait now. You know what? Give me Carmel. You know what? Actually, no.
Yeah, just tell me when you're ready to lock it in, and I'll lock it in.
Yeah, because I'm going to say maybe.
Because you know that you're going to go Trevor Lawrence. Like, unless you're going to try to trade
I'm going to go T-Law. But if you set the price already, somebody pays me that, we're in there. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you almost got to get lucky for that, though, because that's not a Josh Allen. Like, it's not a Joe Burrow or Hurts. Like, I mean, that's what that pick. Before he made the pick, that's what it guaranteed.
You know what?
Yeah.
If anybody in the league's watching right now, I will say T-Law could be a top 3 QB in fantasy.
He could be.
I'm just saying.
He could be.
He could.
I think
he could also cut his hair.
That's less likely, though.
You think his powers are in his hair?
It could be. Look what happened
to grow his hair longer then. Then he need to grow his hair longer. He's not powerful enough then. I need that hair dragging the ground.
All right.
I need that motherfucker looking like Rapunzel out this bitch.
We got everything set up to go, but before we do this, we're going to do the raffle. You guys ready? Ready.
You know what we forgot to cover, or maybe I was in and out the matrix earlier, but Malik Willis might get traded to the Seahawks. That's actually interesting as fuck.
So he was the favorite to go there before the
Titans drafted him.
Before the draft, no, before the draft happened.
Oh, okay.
It was potential trade talks, but I don't think that's. I mean, I guess. I mean, maybe there could be trade talks, still going, but I think that was pre-draft trade talks that he was on their radar. All right.
And that makes me worry about JSN and all them is what I was about to say. You know what I'm saying?
We got a lot of entries in here. Thousands and thousands. Hold on. I know I got it.
And in front of the millions of Rocks fans.
Here we go. All right.
You think
Bake said, I'm sure Chaotic will trade. Nah, There's no guarantee she'll trade for Lawrence.
I'll move back to 12.
Yeah, because I don't know. She sometimes she picks him, but she's not really like a QB person though. All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
I said, are you ready?
Oh, it's our man Jamie. Our man Jamie, who got the jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
Jamie
Yeah,
got the jersey.
Gotta message that man. Good for Jamie, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad he came back around because he figured it out. He was like, yeah, it's whack over there. Just saying.
All right, and let's see. How about whoever? I want to give a few things away. I'm just packing this bowl over here. Let me get a notepad just real quick. All right, so we don't know what jersey he's gonna take, but we're gonna do a second raffle here, and this one is gonna be for either a Tyson 2.0, a Tyson 2.0 swag bag, or a Tikal swag bag. You have one of the options there.
No, really. Oh, I didn't hear that. What was that?
Yeah, a Tikal 2.0 swag bag, or what I say, Tikal or Tyson 2.0? Either a Tyson 2.0 or a Tikal swag bag, and that's going to be for whoever.
Come again? Hey, that's gonna be crazy when Stone Cold gets older, like he's already aging, and he actually starts to lose his hearing. His wife be like, "Steve, you want some coffee?" What? Steve, I said, "Do you want some coffee?" What?
All right, it's our homie Frank who got it, and he's still one of the top tiers of Patreon. But let's do it again, and let's for the same thing. Tyson 2.0 swag bag. Hey, there goes Jamie. I messaged him.
Jamie, you win, bro.
Thursday, Earl Campbell or CJ2K or All Orange Joe Mixon or a Frank the Tank Gore.
Bro, you got some phenomenal choices, man. Congratulations, bro. You win, JB.
Here we go. Let's do another one here. Hey, there we go. Crispy hit. And let me see. Yeah, you know what? And since it's Crispy who hit, I think we're gonna have to do one of the what's it called? Not the grinder, the flour mill for Crispy, because I know he's been wanting one forever. So there we go. Crispy, we'll get you your flour mill, bro.
What?
And let's see. I know I got one other thing. Hold on.
What? And I swear, if I ever got a chance to interview Stone Cold, I would just ask him to do the what's the whole time.
Yeah.
What? I would repeat a lengthy ass question.
Hold on. I know I got. Oh yeah, here we go. Found it. We got a Heisman hat. Hold on, almost making it back here.
What?
I just took some out of that.
Here we go. So another raffle item. Let me Heisman hat. I mean, it does have the fishnet, but you know, it's still the white one. Still the white one.
I need to get me one of them white ones, bro.
Here we go.
The white
All right, it's our homie Zach. Chipokawaka.
Okay, let's go. Hey, I'll be back. I gotta go run hella errands. If y'all still on, I'll come back here, bro.
Sounds good.
Peace.
All right, there we go. Crispy says, "Why you're my favorite son." Hell yeah, bro. Gotcha. Hey, Dynasty Life Stevie in the house. And Darren said, "Damn, I need more entries." So the way that you get more entries is from hold on, let me mark down. Crispy getting the flour mill. And then in the Heisman hat. All right. Okay, so the way that you get more entries. So if you are on Patreon, 420crew.org, if you bump it up, I mean, the higher and higher of the tier that you go on, you get more and more. So if you're on the top tier, you get 1,000 entries every single month. If you're on the second to top tier, you get 500 per month, and it kind of just goes down from there. And even on YouTube. So I don't know if people know, but there's different levels that you can be signed up on YouTube. So the higher the level that you're on, the more entries that you get. And same thing, the highest entry, the highest tier that that you're on, you get 1,000. Second highest tier, 25, then drops down, or 500, then drops down to 250. There we go, Derek. Shout out, homie. Have fun for your birthday, bro. All right. Let me show you again, Jamie. Hold up. Where are they at here? We got Earl Campbell. Everything comes with a certificate of authenticity. They're all from Pristine Auction. CJ2K. Sergio Mix-a-Lot. And Frank the Tank Gore. There we go. Okay. And then we're getting ready to kick this off. So that's one. Those were some of the ways that you can get entries. Being subscribed on Twitch. Don't forget about Twitch, guys, because Twitch, you can use your Amazon Prime account, and you can subscribe for free over there using your Amazon Prime account, because it's included. It is included with your, what's it called? It is included with your Amazon Prime membership. All right. Did Jamie say anything? And so Jamie, he won because of the cards. I don't know if you saw, but it said Jamie cards there. I tried to mark what all the entries are for. And yeah, I mean, being in on the cards box breaks, like, that's a way that you're gonna rack up like an insane amount of entries. And yeah, just like every other week, we got another one going this week, and all the teams are between $7 and $15. That is it, 7 and 15. All right. And let's we're gonna get ready to get down to biz. Let me see the chat. See those green dots. I see those green dots. All right, let me message Q-Tip. Let him know we're about to start as well. There we go. Fast draft about to commence. And yeah. Okay. Where's Bakes a Lot? Bakes a Lot in the building here. Where's Bakes? There we go. Darren said finally charged up, no distractions, and good signal. Let's get it. Let me refresh real quick, make sure everything's good to go. All right, and I got that purple stuff. I want that purple stuff. All right. Oh, I think Devo might be the only one, and everyone else ready now. Here we go. Dennis. Oh, there goes Devo. Yo, yo. What up, bro? Fast draft starting, homie. Fast draft is a starting. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Let's see where Bakes a Lot goes. And fuck, man, I hate being next to Kidda. You son of a bitch. Hate being next to Kidda. Here we go. Let's go, Bakes. Let's get it. And where are you going to go, Kidda? You son of a bitch. She's going to go QB. I mean, everyone in the top 4 is always going QB. It's just the way it is. Some things will never change. Uh-oh. Let's go, Bakes. This is a tough one. This is a tough decision, man. This is a tough decision. Oh, he timed out. Burrow. Hurts. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. We're going Herbert. All right, let's go. Q-Tip, where you at? Come on, no autos. Well, there we go. He's on it. All right, let's try this purple stuff, Crispy. Let's see what it's all about. Ooh, Dennis, at least you're not next to Song. Yeah, man. Song's a sniping machine. Doesn't matter how close. I was just next to Kidda in yesterday's draft. Here goes Q-Tip. Q-Tip doesn't like taking the QB in the first round. He's always trying to get that skill position. See where Crispy goes here. Kelsey. Good pick, Crispy. Probably wouldn't have made it back to you at the 2-6. Song's got the rep now. He's got that reputation. The guy you don't want to be drafted next to. Sniper Song. All right. Lamar Jackson off the board. T-Law off the board. That's insane. T-Law dropping to the 1-9. Insane. Fucking amazing value to Song there. Let's see where Donnie goes now. All right, let's see where Devo goes. And then here we go. Brock Nate, where you at? Where you at? Let's see that green dot. Uh-oh. Come on, Brock. No autos. No autos. Come on. All right. Smoke more of this purple stuff. I want that purple stuff. Man, he was all ready and stuff, and what happened? Damn. CMC. All right. Oh, Jamie said, I think I got to go with the CJ2K. It'll look nice next to my Eddie George. Hell yeah. People are going to start thinking I'm a Titans fan. I like it. CJ2K is fucking classic, bro. CJ2K is fucking classic. All right. Come on, man. I guess I'm on the clock in another league. Let's see. Which league is that? Number 7. Ooh, at the 710. Oh, man. Conrad Twitty. Sniping, bro. Sniping. There we go. Hey, we got Stevie B in the house. Let's see. What's some good Stevie B walk-up music? Oh, come on, soundboard. But that's not what it's supposed to be. There we go. Yo, yo.
Yo, what up?
What up?
We got a fast draft going on here.
Yep, this one's for best ball. So, yeah, I mean, it's tough always going back and forth between the best ball and the dynasties, but also just keeps us sharp, too.
Yeah, what up, chat? What's goody?
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one here. We got so after
Bijan.
T-Law, Fields, Chase, and McCaffrey, and then JT Watson. Hold on. Eckler, Bijan, Barkley, and Hill.
I did a redraft draft the other night with some guys, and I took Bijan at the 1-4.
Damn.
It was a regular redraft, you know, one
Yeah,
QB.
for sure.
It was one QB. I'm like, bro, he's like my first running back, like off the board. Like, you take CMC or whatever. Like, all right, fuck, I'm taking Bijan there. Like, that's how once we get down to it. Like, do you think that's one QB? I mean, who else you take?
What's single QB. I mean, it's all gonna get subjective with the RBs, but it's always gonna be an RB there. And let's take Dak. He fell. Yeah, Ricky Williams. He said that he said he wants to play in a fantasy football league this year. So I told him, of course, you're gonna play in one with us. And he said he's taking Bijan no matter what.
I heard. I remember. Oh, it's not a horrible pick. I mean, if you look at the statistics, if you like a top 10 running back, I mean, that first season, there's like a really high chance they finish top 10 that first season.
Not a lot of film. I mean, obviously got to be to a right situation with a good line, with which at least Bijan's behind a solid line. I mean, I don't know if they're great or amazing, but they're solid
enough. I mean, don't forget when Saquon came in, I mean, the Giants line was horrible. And he was, RB1. So, and he can catch the ball too, which is nice. But how much are they going to run him into the ground the first year? I don't know. What up, Jamie?
Yeah.
Song, what up? Dennis, Mr. Bakes a lot, Evo, Aaron, everybody else in here.
And Bake said, who won? It was Jamie. It was our man, Jamie, who won. We had a couple winners. We had Frank winning a Tyson 2.0 or Tikal swag bag. Crispy got a flour mill. And our homie Chipokawaka Zach, he got a Heisman hat.
Marty, what up? Yeah, we had a fucking late one last night. Shit, we were going forever.
All right, I don't do this too often, but I feel like Tua dropping to the third. We've seen him go in the first, we've seen him go in the second, so we're just gonna throw everybody for a loop, and I'm gonna go 3 QBs to start it off.
Yeah, you got to take him there. I mean,
Derrick Henry. Man, Q-Tip loves pushing off the QBs. He's got Jefferson, Diggs, and Henry so far. Crispy pushing off the QBs as well. Kelsey, Tyreek, and Devontae Adams.
Yeah. Well, waiting for some of those rookies.
There goes Jared Goff off the board. Man, this guy Brock, what happened, man? He was like ready to go. He'd been a little flaky on some of the last fast drafts because he already paid for him, but I don't feel right like starting when he's not not on it
Yeah.
or whatever, and autoing, and so I just
Yeah.
kept pushing them to next ones. So yeah, didn't have that
Or
happen.
well, maybe it would be a good idea for him to get in a slow draft. That might be a good option.
Yeah.
I think somebody said put it. Oh, Dennis said put it 30 seconds. 30 seconds is rough because it's sometimes even with the phone, like it's just you can't get there in time.
Yeah, we do 30 seconds with our mocks to kind of get us ready,
Yeah.
for like doing a minute drafts. But yeah, for a real draft, we're doing a money league. I'm not doing less than a minute on the draft. Shit happens. Like anything could happen. Like 30 seconds isn't a long time.
Yeah, man. Service could go out.
Yeah, that shit would suck. Antonio said, "Damn, 3 QBs had to do it, had to do it." And then I just took Tua from whoever else was going to try to swoop him as their potentially first QB or second QB there.
He's got 3 QBs, but guess what? That's one more top QB that somebody else doesn't have, and he's going to beat you in both of those in the quarterback and the Superflex every single week. You're going to win in those positions. You have a way higher chance of winning. So I love it.
Then those spots are usually the highest scoring on your team on a weekly basis. Big tons. We did the raffle a little bit ago. So we had Jamie won the jersey. We had Frank getting Tyson 2.0 or Tikal swag bag. Crispy got a flour mill and Zach got a hat. And we're going to make sure we get you something Big Tons as well. Because you did a lot of supporting this month and every month, really.
And that's not just for the best bowl. That's how we play Dynasty. That's, even redraft, when you're playing like this. You want that advantage.
Come on. Let's see it, Q-tip. It's crazy because I almost want to do it again, but I'm not going to.
Kidda, what up? Kidda's taking Brock here at the 4-9.
Yeah, he should, right? Damn,
And now they're saying he's on schedule. He might be ready. The brace is off. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Again, this is crazy. And you know what? If I was thinking that that Q-tip might have taken him, but let's just try something crazy. Kirk Cousins has never been available in the 4th round, so I'm just gonna jack him, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. This is gonna change the draft a lot, but a strategy I've not attempted nor had the chance to probably attempt it with guys like this falling.
Yeah, well, you can always make it up. There's always a bunch of running backs still that you can get. It's not like that, for quarterbacks. So
yeah, and this is gonna be.
What's the chances that Herbert, Dak, Tua, and Kirk all shitted in the same week? Like,
Yeah.
So you're gonna have high production there.
Yep. Okay, Big Ten said back underground. They said drafts will slow down for me. Well, we'll be doing the slow drafts for now, and as soon as you're back at it, Big Tons.
Where you at, Tons? What's underground?
Basement? Oh, he works underground, like just thousands and thousands of feet underground.
What is he at? Like Earth's fucking core? Like
how far down, Big Tons, are you going? All right. All right, you know what? Let's just let's go ahead and get Drake London.
And what is Tons even doing? What are you mining shit? Like what?
Yeah.
What is he doing? Yeah.
He's like an underground miner.
Yeah. No wonder Tons got the
Dennis said Nick Murray. I almost did, bro. But it's because there's a couple other ones. We'll see. If someone leaves someone next round, I might do it just to hoard all the QBs.
I like the London pick. People are sleeping even more now because they got Bijan.
Right.
They're even fading, London.
That just means no double teams for London, right?
Bro, I mean, come on, let them load 8 in the box. Let them do it. I mean,
London will be 1-on-1 all the
you got
time.
London, you got Pitts who could line up all over. You know, if they use him they should use him in the slot a lot. I mean,
Yeah, and I mean, shit, he got. I mean, he got more touchdowns than Pitts, right? And I didn't. How many did he get? I can't even remember, but
London, he didn't have much. I think he had like 4.
I swear Pitts only had
Click
like
on
more.
it. Click on. Well, hold on, I'll click so you don't fuck it up. Let me see.
No way. No, you're right. I could do it over here. Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Way more than Pitts.
Right on the money.
There we go. Pickett and Wilson off the board. You're welcome that I gave you guys a chance to get a QB. I almost did it. Just to like fuck up the landscape of QBs. Yeah, it was crazy. It's like the exact opposite from yesterday. Like yesterday, it was like 14 QBs went in the first 2 rounds, and like another 5 went in like the 3rd round. So it was like if you weren't targeting QBs like hella early, like you weren't getting them. Debo. Yeah, let's see how this all shapes out. Song's got a pretty solid team. T-Law, Bijan, Gibbs. Oh shit, he went with the rookie tandem there, and Damian Pierce and
I like that.
Richardson. There we go.
I
3
like
rookies out of the 5 to start.
I like it.
T-Law's like a super old school veteran compared to everybody else that you got on your team. I mean, Pierce is a sophomore, but Lawrence being a junior, man.
Like, is Pierce too early there? Like, I feel like he's too early a little bit.
I think so. I think that is.
Like, you got Garrett Wilson on the. Yeah, I'd much rather, I think, have Garrett Wilson or Devonta.
Let's see who else went. I mean,
are you planning it that way, Song? Are you planning it like you want to take running back those picks like automatically?
He has
or
to
on that pick,
like this,
or at least before the second versus second.
I wonder if he came into the draft with a specific. I'm gonna go like I'm gonna try to get like both the rookie RBs, because I was surprised he didn't go wide receiver right there as well. But maybe
I'm good with Gibbs. I'm okay with Gibbs. I'm fine with Gibbs because I think Gibbs is going to be
Damian Pierce. I feel like that was too early.
Yeah.
Maybe
I like the A-Rich though. I like you. You got A-Rich pretty late. That's a good pick.
Kidda said RB3. Nick Chubb is nice.
Yeah.
Who else did you get? Nick Chubb, ETN, Brees Hall. Okay, so he went, triple running back as well.
I feel
that's why all the QBs were falling, right? Because everyone's tripling up on their QBs.
Well, I mean, especially when you're doing a bunch of best ball. I mean, you want to, I guess, do a bunch of different strategies, do a bunch of different rays, right? It wouldn't be good if you just did the same every single time, right?
Right.
Yeah, bro. I've been saying from when he got drafted, I was like, imagine him in the slot. Like, imagine they dump out like 4 wide. You got St. Brown and you got Gibbs in both slots. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, there we go. Yep. Song said doing shit different. Yeah, it's just, I mean, why not try different things?
Yeah, I'm so stuck on just drafting for dynasty mode that it's rough for me to get back into the redraft.
Yeah. And there goes Brock Purdy, 6th round. Now that we get the news about him almost ready to throw, it's things have switched. The pendulum is shifted back. Hey, Zach in the house. What up, homie?
What up, Zach?
There goes Kyle Pitts off the board.
Deep one was Resolution. Okay, Resolution Copper.
Pickett and Bryce Young. So not a bad. So Q-Tip, after waiting through 5 rounds to get a QB, knocked them both out there.
I'm gonna guess Big Tons that's worth a lot of money. Resolution Copper.
Oh, there we go. Said look it up if interested, but it equates to 1.3 miles from the Earth's surface vertically. Damn. That's way too close to be
Yeah.
that close to the
I'm
Earth.
sure you got to wear like a suit or some shit, right? I mean, is it hot? Like, are you deep enough where like it's hot or nah? That's not that deep.
And he sent pictures a few times of like the type of equipment that they fucking
Yeah.
use down there. I mean, it's crazy big ass fucking machine. So it's like, you know, they gotta pave a huge way to like get that shit down there.
Yeah, Philip Perrine is definitely worth a 4th-round pick in my eyes. Those are all going to be dart throws in that 4th round. So if you can get a guy that's going to be, produce it, and you need that, then yeah, I'm absolutely cool with that.
Well, and I guess you have to you have to specify, Phil. If it's a hustler dynasty, the 4th, they're not throwaways. I mean, it's
Oh,
gonna
well,
be
that's true.
it's gonna be an IDP type of player there though, and probably not one of the premier IDP players, maybe like the second wave of IDP guys.
That's right. I forgot about that. So yeah, the value could be a little bit different in that case. So
Yeah, because ours, I mean, shit, I've been getting guys that I really like
well,
still even in the 7th round, like
well,
IDP guys, all IDP guys only, but
yeah, well, even that's fine if you give up a 4th act for like a 6 back or something like that. I guess maybe get something back. 6, even a 7th. Fuck it.
even better, you're probably feeling yeah, you're feeling better if you get some kind of a pick back as well.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if you need, if you need Breen. So
Uh-oh, Dennis trying to start an IDP run. Go Nick
yeah.
Bolton and Fred Warner. Yeah, see, I have to push off my IDP, taking all the extra QBs and stuff, because I don't want to get caught with my tail between my legs on a bunch of offense. Because yeah, right off the bat, no matter what, 2 out of my top 4 picks are going to be bench players every week.
Yeah.
But we also never know if anyone's going to get hurt, so got to keep your pockets loaded.
Damn, I can't connect. Can you not see that best ball team the one that I did, because I did one of them? You can't see the team after it's just gone.
So you can only see it on your phone. That's what sucks.
Oh, okay. Because I'm on the
Yeah.
desktop. Like, wait a sec.
Yeah, so you can draft there and stuff, but yeah, you have to look on your phone. I don't know
That's the
why.
deal.
No
Yeah.
fucking idea.
Like, I think I took like QBs and wide receivers early, and then I took just a bunch of running backs and defensive guys later on.
Phil said not a hustler league. My IDPs are decent. Yeah, if your IDPs are already decent, you don't need to pick up a rookie. Yeah, man, I would do that.
Yeah, yeah. Just always try and ask for something back. It doesn't matter, even if it's the last pick in the round. It feels better, and you just get a shot at somebody. So,
Ooh, Q-tip going Pickett, Young,
nice.
and then Stroud. Couldn't get Richardson, but he got the other 2.
So they had a video. I think I posted it on my story, but it was Anthony Richardson throwing to Josh Downs. He threw like a little slant.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, time to, put the stock up. This video is going to put the stock up. Like, now everybody's going to be on Josh Downs. And all it takes is a video. We see that when we get to preseason. We see that, in the OTAs. Once we see a video of something, like, once everybody saw that Allen Robinson catch from Matt Stafford, everybody was in on Allen Robinson. And then he
Fuck
did
Allen Robinson, man, you fucker.
Right?
Man, he just sucked last year so bad. There we go. Donnie boy, those his first 2 QBs. No, he got Fields early, but got Love and Garoppolo. There goes Kirk. There goes Jameson Williams. Yeah, it was crazy yesterday in the fast draft. Fucking, I got Jameson Williams like 15th round or something like that. Everyone just kept like overlooking him and pushing him off. Antonio said to think we were all fighting over Allen Robinson.
Oh.
I know, right? Like, the fuck happened to him, man?
I only took him in one of the leagues that I was in, but yeah, it was bad. I had Stafford in the same league, so that made it like even worse.
Fucking lame, man. Fucking lame.
I had Swift on that same team too, so yeah, that tells you how I did that on that league.
Let's see it. Q-Tip, come on. And am I matrixy right now?
No, you're good.
Okay. I got to close some shit in the background. James Conner. Let's lock in Cam Akers.
I like Connor this year. They didn't draft anybody.
Right.
Just him and also I like I don't know if I should I think he's probably still out there, but Keontae Ingram as well. It's just him and Connor.
Yeah.
Like there's nobody else there. They like Ingram. I mean, Connor's gonna get work.
It was smart. I mean, if you're kind of packing it in for the year, like why would you go after a running back? You know, like if you're gonna, you might as well wait the year, and if you're gonna go for a running back, do that next year's draft.
And now the rumor, actually, Matt Harmon was saying that if they suck and they tank, like why not draft fucking Caleb Williams, you know, and get off of Kyler Murray.
Maybe.
I don't know if they do that.
Yeah, it's really just. I mean, then you got to find someone to take on Kyler's contract.
Yeah, that's a lot of talk. It's one thing if you take it, you know, if you got a guy on a rookie contract, but when you got a guy you just paid, it's
literally just paid like
yeah.
this. I mean, it was shitty timing the way that everything worked out, but
yeah,
got not too many weapons. Play calling was trash. Fucking O-line, it's fucking sketchy as hell.
Yeah, Ingram is one of my sneaky guys. Just the guy you can grab late. He's going to be involved, like regardless. So
yeah, yeah, that's for sure.
Monty.
And it's not like James Conner never gets hurt.
Yeah, I mean, he was living in the blue tent for a few years. So
yeah. Ooh, Sam Howell for Kidda. Let's lock in Keenan Allen. I got now. I got Herbert and Keenan. Yeah, let me see how many. Not looking too bad. I only got three what's it called? 3 flex spots left before my starting lineup's filled, so I'm not feeling too bad.
But that's right. The Cardinals have another pick as well. I forgot whose pick it was, but that's right. So they was it Houston?
Oh yeah, because they traded back, right? Yeah.
So they could have 2 pretty high picks. You know, but again, why waste it on a QB? I mean, unless you really love Caleb Williams and you don't believe in, you know, Kyler Murray, but you can get 2 solid players.
Yeah, I mean, trading the rights to that pick is probably better. I mean, versus it all depends on how far you can move back.
Yeah, Antonio said it right there. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. He's gonna go crazy high.
Oh, they loved him this year. I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. could be an example of why they should let you come out possibly a year earlier. You know, the LeBron James, the Kevin Garnett's, the Kobe Bryant's, you know, the guys that came, you know, straight out of high school. Like,
it really is just them need to be on like a different level of like grown man, and like maybe that extra year, because like I don't know, that's all it is. There's nothing but monsters out there in the NFL.
Yeah.
And especially now, though, I mean, I know that these guys want to get into the NFL really quick, but now that you could now they can make money off their name and, you know, sign endorsements and shit. Like,
that's true too.
Especially someone like him, too. I'm sure he's not hurting for money, being that his dad's an NFL star for so many years. Here we go, Devo. Devo got Watson, Stafford, and Tannehill as his 3 QBs. Oh, he got JSN in the 7th. I missed that. Burks and TJ Watt off the board.
Speaking of coming out early, I mean, for dynasty purposes, especially for the rookies, those are things that we look at, right? Does a guy come out early? Does he come out after that 3rd year, or does he play all 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Does he produce early on in college? Does he break out early on? Like those
shit, is he a red shirt 5th year senior?
Exactly. Yep. Robinson, Zay Flowers.
Damn, Crispy, you got Antonio Gibson hella early over there, but I like that you got the combo there. I'm going to do that too if Q-Tip doesn't take it, but I'm going to go the opposite of what you're doing now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Denver winds up like signing one of those veterans while Jamal Williams is out. I mean, they got P. Ryan, but obviously he's not going to take 3 down work.
Right.
And if Javante's not ready, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they get a vet, one of those older guys, Fournette, Zeke.
Yep, they're all still out there waiting. All right, there we go. Especially because it's best ball. There we go. I got the Keenan Allen, Mike Williams stack. Let's get another 5,000-yard season from Herbert, and I'd be sitting pretty having the QB and the top 2 wide receivers there. Mike Evans. I'm nervous about him. I like Chris Godwin way more than Mike Evans.
Oh yeah, Chris Godwin's a guy that can still like succeed with shitty QB play. Where Mike Evans he relies on his touchdowns. I mean, we've seen that over the years. He's double-digit touchdowns every single year. That's what's vaulting him, to the top because he's not, a great like PPR guy. He's not getting a ton of catches or yards, but going to be decent there. But the touchdowns is what really elevated him, to finish where he finished every season. And now he didn't get that last year with Tom Brady. And what makes us think that, he's going to get that with somebody else?
Baker Mayfield, they're fucking trash.
That's not happening. You're lucky if Baker Mayfield throws 15 touchdowns for the whole season. So it's rough. But Godwin at least plays in the slot, so he has he's going to be targeted more.
Yeah. Gabe Davis off the board.
Hollywood. Jamie said Evan's going to be getting paid to run sprints downfield. My guy's just getting paid for cardio out there.
There we go, man. It's a nice paycheck. And Kidda said he's fine. You're overreacting. Well, I mean, he's not the same Mike Evans. Like, man, I'm still pissed about that. He got Dodson.
He's getting old.
I'm still pissed about him like dropping that touchdown pass or whatever, like late in the season. Tom Brady finally hit him like with a wide open one, and he was so shocked that he was so wide open that he just dropped the pass.
And he didn't do jack shit for the fantasy season. What was it?
Except week 17, if you made it there somehow.
Yeah.
If you had the balls to play him, you also had to have the balls to play him.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just we're just looking at the higher probability of what's going to happen. There's just a low percentage chance. So you just have to draft Evans at the value that he should be drafted at. Don't, take him over certain guys. That's all.
Yeah, and getting him in the 10th round. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you had like one good game the whole season.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see.
You're lucky if people even played Mike Evans in that championship game.
That's what I'm saying. You really had to have the balls to fucking play him there.
I knew a few people that didn't even play Mike Evans in that game. They just had better options, but
it's funny in this best ball, with the scoring, he got 71 points in week 17. But then before that, like he had some good games. Let's see, how many games do you have over 20 points? How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He had 6 games over 20 points. That's not great though. I mean, that's good. But like all those other games were like trash.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you don't forget you had Tom Brady throwing the ball 50 times a game. Tom Brady was slinging that shit all over. So there was a ton of targets. So yeah, Mike Evans was getting shit because that's just how the team was built. Now it's not necessarily like that. And he's 29. I mean, the odds are against him, so he can succeed. But I'll take the under. You know,
He's super good because, like, I mean, there's not too many. I mean, nobody's like putting up the numbers like him of like 1,000-yard seasons, like back to back to back to back to back ever since he came into the league.
yeah.
But I mean, but yeah, the touchdowns though, because 1,000 yards now isn't super sexy for a wide receiver. Like, you better have close to double-digit touchdowns, because like now with the 17th game, I mean, what do you need? You only need like 58 yards, like a game or some shit like that. Let me see what.
Yeah, I mean, look, 14 touchdowns, 13 touchdowns, 8 and 8, and he was all like top 15ish wide receiver at that point. And if he didn't score double-digit touchdowns, the games he had, he had 1,500 yards that one season. He's not getting 1,500 yards. I'm telling you that right now. There's no way he's getting 1,500.
It's Baker and Kyle trash over there.
There's no way he's getting 1,500 yards. So he's going to need the touchdowns, and can the touchdowns happen? I don't know. How often are they going to be, in the red zone? Like, how good is that offense going to really be? I don't know.
Damn, Phil said the dude doesn't want the pick Gainwell for P. Ryan for the Javante cuff. I'm not doing that, because I mean, what if Rashad Penny gets hurt and fucking Swift gets hurt? I mean, those guys are like the ultimate like glass football players.
So what? It's just straight up,
Yeah.
Gainwell for P. Ryan.
Yeah.
And you have, I mean, I'd do it because I want the cuff. I don't particularly think Gainwell is that valuable. I think P. Ryan is more valuable even with right now, just period in general. Gainwell's going to be involved, but that's just a committee backfield. Like, yeah, if people get hurt, then yeah, he could do some damage. But I think I'd rather, like, how much is it going to be that much different than what P. Ryan does? So would you rather have the cuff and feel safer? I think that's kind of the way I'm breaking it down.
Yeah, because for me, I mean, there's a couple things that are certain in life: death, taxes, Rashad Penny, and fucking DeAndre Swift getting hurt.
That's true.
So, like, as much as like I really, really, really hate injury stigmas, but those are two guys who, like,
they still got.
We're not banking. We never bank on anyone getting injured, because I'm not hoping people get injured. But that's just, there's a track record there, like a really, really big track record, especially for those guys. Like, what fucking Rashad Penny? Okay, one of these games I remember, we're like talking shit about him, like how he's gonna get hurt in the game, and he busts off like an 18-yard like play, or maybe it was like 28 or something. They just go straight into the blue tent, like just.
Yeah.
He didn't come out of the game.
I guess my other thing too would be that, with Sean Payton there, like, he used two running backs often, and they finished very well, like, in fantasy. So there's a chance P. Ryan just has a role in general without any, without injuries. So I'm still leaning P. Ryan here, but I get the love for Gainwell, but. They got Boston Scott there too. Don't forget, it's just too much has to happen. Give me the cuff and let me feel safe. I don't think
he actually has Penny as well. So Gainwell is a cuff for him as well.
So Gainwell. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'd still rather have.
That almost doesn't make sense for you guys. Like, it's just all. I mean, the ideology, but yeah.
I'll still take P. Ryan because I think just the Eagles' backfield, there's a bunch of guys there. Jalen Hurts runs a lot as well. He's going to take touchdowns away. So, yeah, just give me P. Ryan because he can catch and he can run, and he's going to get some work in that backfield, whether Javante's there or not. So, yeah, just give me P. Ryan, bro. But I feel you. I don't like Gainwell as much. Like, I don't like A-Chain. I don't know if you guys heard that. The rants we were going on last night. That was fun though. We talked about a lot. We went into detail of a lot of situations.
Hell yeah. That's what it's all about.
So yeah, guys, make sure you go check that out if you missed the show last night. Over 3 hours, we were just talking about rookies and shit.
Hell yeah. And landing spots, I mean, so crucial to like what's gonna happen. And like, I don't watch college football like at all. Like, maybe a championship game or a bowl game, if we're gonna throw a couple bucks on it. But like outside of that, and I feel like landing spot is almost more important than talent. Not 100% of the time, but everybody's talented who gets drafted to the NFL. Like all these dudes are like the best of the best in fucking college right now. And yeah, like they're all just.
I think wide receiver is not dependent so much on landing spot because I think the talent overcomes that the majority of the time. Of course, there's bad situations. Of course, I mean, I mentioned even last night if Quentin Johnson would have went to the Texans, like I wouldn't be as comfortable with that. Like he's the number one guy. The team sucks. Defense is keying in on him. He can't really grow and learn and and be the prospect really that he can be. So I don't particularly, I wouldn't have liked that. So I'm happy he went to a team where he's got some veterans there. He can learn. They can develop him. So I like that. I'm comfortable with it.
Frankie Louvu off the board. Nice pick, Crispy. Damn, Zaire Franklin and Frankie Louvu. Nice picks there. And Phil said Madison or Gainwell.
Give me Madison. Give me Madison. I'm not. Yeah, like I said, there's just too much going on. How much? What did Gainwell average last season?
Not much. I mean, I know he did have. He had some spurts like here and there.
Yeah, I just feel like there's too many guys there. I don't want that. Like Hurts is a rushing QB. I just don't want that. And I know they like him, and they said they were going to use him or whatever. I know his stock like went crazy up for a while. But
yeah, but even that, like, I mean, 240 yards rushing, 169 yards receiving.
69 kids.
And both of those were actually down from the year before.
Yeah, so give me Madison. A guy that we're not sure really what's going to happen with Dalvin Cook. Like, there's rumors we might wait until June 1st or something like that. There's this way it's like cheaper. Or I don't know if they're going to cut him or trade him or something like that. That's a possibility. I mean, he's getting older anyway. They did re-sign Madison. He's got a little 2-year contract, nothing special, but he's going to be there at least for the next 2 years. I doubt if Cook is there this year. I doubt he's there the next year. Like, there's no way. So yeah, give me Madison. Give me Madison.
Yeah, and I know cutting people post June 1st. I mean, some of these contracts just a little bit different. If you cut them post June 1st, it's like less dead cap or something like that.
Yeah, and then think about it this way: whenever Dalvin Cook is out and doesn't play, Alexander Madison is considered a top 10 running back that week. Like,
which I'll always vote against. But he's a scrub, man. Like he's a he's a fucking scrub though. Like, man,
he's the fucking Walmart version of Dalvin Cook.
I know, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, fuck. I hate how overhyped he gets like right away. Just, I mean, and then he did do good in one game, and then everyone's talking shit to me. But then I'm pretty sure he flopped like the game after that.
The thing he's a certified like backup. He's not a starter, but he can do everything. And when you need him to come in and play the role of the guy, he can do that for you. So that's all. And that's what we look for some of those guys, those late round picks. Most of these guys in these rookie drafts, we're not like expecting them to be like the starter 3-down back, like out the gate. But when injuries happen, like they can come in there and give you some solid starts. So, you're talking about a guy that, like I said, is every week Dalvin Cook was hurt. He was in the top 10, in the rankings.
Yeah.
So, that's what you want. If you can plug in a guy that's going to give you points, I mean, that's valuable even for your bench.
Hell yeah. That sucks. Like, really shitty spot with really shitty players. All right. Let's go Darnell Mooney. More IDP. Bobby Okereke, Dre Greenlaw off the board.
Greenlaw supposed to be like a little bit better this year now that didn't they get rid of what's his name? The other dude they had?
Let's see. Who did
The guy that he went to the Texans, right? Al Shazier, I think.
Oh, yeah. Aziz Al Shair. I mean, I guess like anytime you lose someone good, I mean, it frees up someone else to get tackles. But I don't. Dre Greenlaw's, I mean, his value is it's there. He's a top 20 guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of like Dre Greenlaw more than Fred Warner.
That's what I've heard. I've heard that from somebody else as well.
I'm not a fan of Fred Warner. It's like he's got so much potential with the position that he plays and like the lineage of players that like came from there and were like IDP, like just gods pretty much. Yeah. And he's not living up to it. He's great for NFL, just not really for fantasy. Well, he's still good for fantasy. He's a top 24 guy, like more often than not, but he's LB2 versus LB1.
Yeah.
I think he just gets so overblown that I have to like pump the brakes on people so much. I mean, shit, he was the second overall IDP player drafted here in this draft by Dennis.
He's a Kenny Gainwell to Alexander Madison. I got
Oh man, damn it! All right, all right.
Jamie said Gainwell averaged 5.2 fantasy points per game. Yeah, I just don't give a shit about Gainwell, like respectfully. But they do like him though, and they did say they were going to use him more. And like you said, I mean, Swift and Penny are just they live in that blue tent, so there is opportunity that he gets work.
It's crazy how much people are panicking on Patrick Queen right now.
Well, they didn't pick up the option, right? And then they drafted the rookie.
Yeah, and that's just what Baltimore does. I mean, we can go back and look at the way that CJ Mosley was handled because I mean, shit, like Patrick Queen, like he replaced CJ Mosley, like pretty much. I mean, maybe it was like the next year after that they drafted him, but it was even a shock that they paid Roquan. But I guess because like he'd already had 5 years in the league and he's only 25, and he's just. I mean,
now is Patrick Queen a guy that even if he goes somewhere else, he's still a top guy, top IDP guy? Is he like that?
Hell yeah, he's just super good. He's a ball hawk. He's a tackling machine. It's I mean the place that he goes, I guess it could mess it up depending on if there's other guys, over there already. Like, let's just say, I mean, some other LB2s or LB1s, for fantasy, but like studs in the NFL. But I think that wherever he's gonna go, it's not gonna make a difference. Like I tried trading for him everywhere in Dynasty. No one's trying to come off him though.
Are there any like underrated kind of guys that you think this year could kind of come out and just have a shit ton of tackles, like
rookies?
Well, no, not necessarily rookies. Anybody really?
I mean, fuck. Like, I mean, the Frankie Louvu, like he's someone we didn't even really know last year. TJ Edwards, he's moving over to Chicago. He's going to be, getting right where Roquan was. Him and Tremaine Edmonds. They're going to.
Now, do you think that Edmonds takes away from him a little bit? Or do you think there's enough to go around? Like,
nah, I think Edwards is going to have more tackles than Edmonds when it's all said and done for this year. Okay. Yeah, Edwards is he gets to the ball a little bit more. Edmonds, I mean, they put him into coverage a lot, and that's just something. I mean, and you don't get that much tackles if you're in coverage, and then they don't throw it to the person that you're covering. So, yeah, but I'm excited about some of the rookies for the future, but Jack Campbell's the only one who, like, I see guys like in these best balls drafting Trenton Simpson and the Sanders, the dude from the Broncos, and like, those guys will be good if an injury happens in front of them, but it might be one of those things to where like they're literally nothing for 2023, 2024. They step into a starting role. You know, that happens a lot.
Yeah. Well, I hate that the rookies are not like, or the defensive rookies at least are not like ranked like the linebackers, the DVs. It's just like I don't fucking
It's
know
garbage,
who the
dude.
fuck these
It's
guys are. Like I have to literally like research and then search to find the player name.
yeah, it's fucking garbage, man. Like I keep talking shit to Sleeper about this. Like, how is your rankings like so bad? Like, I mean, I don't get it. Because there's no rhyme or reason to it either. I don't even know the guys who are on the top of like the rookie.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. I'm
literally
like, wait a
scroll
second.
down to find the guys that were the guys that were actually drafted. A lot of the guys at the top of their list are fucking unsigned free agents still.
Yeah, they can't use some kind of fucking ranking. Like,
Yeah, so I don't. That's always been one of my beefs with Sleeper.
we gotta
They-
we gotta
Yeah,
write them a letter. Write 'em
I
a
mean,
fucking letter.
bugging them on Twitter, you know, like public shaming, like that's a way that you get,
Yeah.
their attention and stuff. Yeah, they follow me on Twitter now. I mean, I talk shit to them like enough, like when like things were like fucked up. Yeah, who was it? So funny, man. Brees Hall, he at one point, for whatever reason last year, it's still preseason, he was a running back, but also he was like a linebacker. Like he had two profiles like in Sleeper. It is fucking ridiculous. Same guy, same like numbers, same like everything, but for whatever reason, he was in there as a running back and as a fucking linebacker, two separate profiles.
There was no excuse when we were doing drafts to have Sam Acho and Richard Sherman in like how are they in? How is it possible they're in here?
I mean, KJ Wright is still like one of the top guys.
I
Like
mean,
for the longest time, it was Luke Kuechly. Like Luke Kuechly was like the top IDP guy, like years and years after he retired.
bro, I'll do it. Fuck it, pay me to do it. Yo, tag me the next time you fucking.
I've offered him like, come on, man, like pay, you need to hire someone to do this, and I'd more than gladly do this kind of stuff for you guys.
Bro, I will fix the shit.
Yeah, because I mean, that's why a lot of people are tapping in with us, and that's why we do a lot of these drafts, you know, so often, just to kind of give people a little bit of an idea. We're gonna keep doing more and more rookie drafts. Like, yeah, I got to because there's a bunch of players that are on my radar that just slip.
The other thing is you at least your community. I'm sure there's other IDP communities out there too. We're constantly drafting. Like, how are they not ranking the fucking guys we're taking?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Because yeah, it's almost like we're drafting a lot, especially with IDP, and like I mean, all of our drafts are with IDP. We haven't even done any drafts that have not included IDP this entire year, and yeah, it's like we don't move the needle, you know. Like I wonder how many drafts would move the needle for them.
Now, how does Sleeper for the defensive guys come up with their like ranking?
I have no idea. I really don't.
Like what? Yeah, I was gonna say like what scoring setting is it? You know, what scoring settings are that based on?
Yeah, this has to be. So I know there's some third party company involved that's like feeding in the player information. So I don't know like the ins and outs or specifics of that, but it has to be that company. Whoever the fuck that is, that's feeding this information, that's putting in those things. Yeah, see what the fuck, Antonio. So I remember 2 years ago they still had Mark Sanchez and Eli Manning.
Yeah. I mean, is it that hard to go into the system and just fucking hit delete? Like, it can't be. It can't be.
I know.
It can't be that hard, bro.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be somewhat simple, but yeah, I guess it's actually like listening enough to people who are on the ground floor, on the main line or whatever, doing this shit. But I will say, all the other platforms as well, fucking Yahoo, ESPN, all that, it's all fucked up on IDP. Like all of them are fucked up on it.
Yeah. I mean, they're fucked up even on the offensive side too. I mean, that's all fucked.
Yeah.
I can't even play on shit other than Sleeper now, really.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who came out with this shit, but I mean, fucking kudos to you, dog.
Well, this is the first like one that's actually like a fantasy football, like legit fan. Like the entire thing is a fantasy football platform. I mean, Yahoo,
Yeah.
like they're not a fantasy football platform. That's just one of the offshoots of it, and it's more to get advertisers for shit, not necessarily to like provide a great experience for the users. And ESPN, I mean, same shit. I mean, fantasy football, like, yeah, it's like a nice little fun side project for like everything that they do. They don't put any money into fucking rebuilding the app or anything.
I mean, when I first got on Sleeper, I fucking hated it for the first like week or two, trying to navigate it and figure it out. And then
Yeah.
once I figured it out, like I was like, all right, this shit is easy. This shit is pretty cool. But at first, it was upsetting.
Yeah, and in the beginning, I mean, I think I started playing on it in 2018 or 19. I can't remember what was the first year.
Yeah.
And like I didn't even want to have like my redraft leagues on here.
Mhm.
Like it was like a dynasty, and like that was it. And then every year they've actually like done things to improve the platform like every single year in the off season, which none of the other ones do. That's why I fuck with
Yeah.
Sleeper.
Yeah.
Damn it, Song, you said fuck me, I'm high as fuck. I just saw you just turned it off of auto. Damn it, bro. But yeah, if nothing else, I mean,
Imagine song you sitting there, you're watching it, and it's on your pick, and you're just waiting. He's just looking at it, high as a motherfucker. Just who's this guy gonna pick? I don't know.
oh man.
Oh shit! Song, it's your pick, brother. If you're watching, there you go. Tyler and who is
Roy
that?
Anderson.
Is that a rookie?
No, sophomore. He plays inside linebacker for the Falcons.
So didn't they didn't
Second
re-sign what's his name, right? The Evans dude.
Right, they have not. Yeah, so
So
Troy Anderson, he was pretty much their answer to losing Foyo Lacune. They drafted him in the second round last year.
okay, so do we expect him to take like a big leap or what?
He's gonna be an everyday starter this year. Last year he wasn't in the beginning.
What is that, like 120, 130 tackles, more than that?
I mean, on the solos, I mean, we're hoping he can get somewhere in the 90 range. If he ends up being 100 solo tackle guy, that'd be insane. But they feel like their linebackers are going to be getting a lot of tackles this year. They kind of always do. Last year was Michael Walker. He was a beast. But I think he got hurt, and then kind of the Troy Anderson emergence kind of slowed him down. All right, Alec Pierce. Richardson's going to throw a lot to the slot, right?
He should. I mean, if he's smart. Not that accurate. He should refrain from throwing it downfield unless it's a bomb.
Right. And I'm with you, Song. I'm super high.
Yeah. Bro, you know how many times on stream I've just because I'm talking, I've gotten on auto pick like
yes,
numerous times in a row. I'm like, what the fuck? That's why I can't do the 30-second because that shit fucked me up.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot going on. We're talking about shit, you know.
Hell yeah. I mean, shit that happened to us last night when we're like, all right, when it's Bogey's turn, I'm gonna put in the picks for him. But we got high, and then he picked both of his fucking picks on auto. It's because we're fucking talking. Oh shit! Song's at the Galleria, okay, in Roseville, California, hella big mall. I've heard of that one.
Right.
Jamie said someone was trying to get Sleeper to add a feature that allows you to click on the league when you get a trade offer in in Messenger instead of scrolling through 30 leagues to find the league. Yeah, I mean, they gotta, I mean, it's the good and bad thing. That's why, like Yahoo, they limit you to like 8 leagues or whatever it is, you know. So,
Do they really?
yeah, well, yeah, unless you do like the Yahoo paid leagues.
Oh,
But yeah, like Yahoo doesn't feed my addiction enough. Like, that's just the issue with Yahoo. It sucks. I really hope Sleeper adds like a lot, like an amount of moves that you could do per week, or like locking teams moves. Because if not, we're gonna have to do our vampire leagues on Yahoo, and I don't want to, but might have to.
gotta add 'em.
It better be one of the features, Sleeper. You better be listening. Yeah, I pushed off IDP like crazy. We got to get a bunch now. Nuwosu. All right. I'm still going to get Rashad Bateman, though.
That's your boy, isn't it?
I mean, to 19th round, you know, like he just keeps dropping and dropping, especially in best ball. I'll take the shot. In redraft, I think I'll have like 0 of him probably. But yeah, best ball, we're gonna take some risks. We're gonna swing for the fences on a couple picks. Sometimes you might strike out though. There's still a lot of good IDP guys, but cream of the crop definitely gone. Oh, there goes the rookie Evans. Crispy. Nico Collins. Asamoah. Man, Song, you just take the value out of him like all the time, man. Fuck. Dang it, I didn't even see Dennis getting a Kobe Dean. When'd you get into Kobe Dean? And Dennis said, you're going to use fantasy again for Hustler playoff leagues. Until Sleeper doesn't offer it, we're going to be using, whatever. What the hell was that? Fantrax? Yeah, just because Sleeper doesn't offer it. Wish they did. But yeah, Fantrax is still way better than My Fantasy Life. That's what we did the previous year. That shit was whack. Hate My Fantasy Life. You have any leagues on there?
On where?
My Fantasy Life?
No. What the fuck is that?
Or my Fantasy League, I think. MFL.
My Fantasy. No. MFL. Okay, MFL. There you go. No. No, I never played on that. I was always the ESPN, or Yahoo, until everyone kind of converted over to Sleeper. But
yeah, see, Antonio hates it too. It's My Fantasy League. That's what it is. MFL, not Life League. I get it confused with the Matthew Berry Fantasy Life shit.
Like I did a NFL.com. I was in some league for NFL on NFL.com. That was fucking horrible. That app sucked.
Man, that shit was so whack. Fucking 2 years ago for our man Stu, RIP. We had a charity league, and I got before we started the league, I had Adam Rank and James Coe and who's the other one? Marcus Grant. We had all 3 of them on, like it was like the next year, like after COVID or whatever. Had them on for interviews, and then told them about Stu's cause, and they got in the charity league with us. And it's funny because it was IDP, and all of them sucked at it. James Coe was the only one who even made the playoffs, and Schmitty was in the league as well. And but yeah, Schmitty didn't make the playoffs either. He knew nothing about IDP. And because it was Adam Rank, he suggested using the NFL app, and so we used it. And shit was whack.
It's trash. So bad.
Let's see it, Crispy. Yeah. Jamie said the NFL sucks. Yeah, said they make us use it for the Scott Fish Bowl. Oh, MFL. Yeah, seeing man, fuck the Scott Fish Bowl, man. That shit is so whack, man. Like everyone's super excited to play like in a free tournament, man. Like, I don't know.
Scott Fish Bowl.
Yeah, you heard of that?
No, what is that?
It's a Twitter thing. It's pretty much a bunch of analysts and fans. They're all in this league, which is ran by this dude Scott Fish, and his name's Scott Fish, and so they call it the Scott Fish Bowl. And I think there was like 2,000 people like in it last year, like something like that. But it's a free tournament. I was in it 2 times, and both times, like I don't know, the whole experience was like super whack with like drafting and like it's on MFL and that platform just fucking sucks. And yeah, I don't know. It wasn't it's way too overhyped. Like it's as overhyped as Malik Willis was, and then going in the 3rd round because like I don't know. I was always disappointed by it, but it is like a networking thing, I guess. I guess that's what it would be. That's what it would be. Could be used for as networking. And in this tournament, you can play kickers in your flex position. They won't add IDPs, but you can play like 7 kickers if you wanted to.
Really?
But yeah, so it's a Twitter thing. That's what that's really until I got immersed with Twitter, I never even heard about the shit either. And Dennis said you listen to Minnesota sports radio.
I do not. I probably should. No, I do not. I just do a lot of YouTube shit.
Antonio said, I want to join. You know me, I love some kickers. Yeah, it was so funny. Like that was that was one of the topics where I had some haters come hate on me because there was this one chick who was like, "Oh, this is awesome! I can't wait to like play 5 kickers." And I was like, "This shit is so lame. You can play 5 kickers, but you can't even play like 1 linebacker." And and then she was like, "Oh, just because I'm a girl, like it's like lame to like play kickers." And I was like, "It's lame no matter what gender you are." But it was like me attacking like some chick on some fantasy football chick.
Hey Dennis, what are they talking about on Minnesota Sports Radio? What are they saying?
That Alexander Madison is the guy. Gotta be.
Let me know. I was thinking about doing like a Viking show where we just talk like Vikings.
See, like that was something that I really wanted to have like on the network is like get like one person from like every, whatever it is. And even if it was a 30-minute show, to where it's like literally just Viking news, whatever. Like Spencer was talking about the Saints for a while and he's going to get his show back on here. But people might tune in just for that. Like Minnesota people looking for a Viking show.
I did meet a few guys. We did a 1st round mock draft. So guys, it was a Cardinals guy, a Lions guy, a Raiders guy, and a Jets guy.
Okay.
And I wanted to actually bring them on my show, so I told them I'd hit them up over the summer, so maybe we could do something. But yeah, I mean, I know a few guys that if you're interested, we could reach out. And they, they're not necessarily fantasy, but just actual, like just NFL, like news. So
yeah, and it all ties in together.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald, man, I love taking Rayshon Jenkins. He's just like a big play waiting to happen.
Is he?
Yeah, I mean, he was someone. I lost because I didn't play him in week 15 on accident. Yeah, we went off for like 60 or something like that. I think he had 2 interceptions and one was for a touchdown. It's just wild. Eric Kendricks, Rodrigo. Man, Song's always getting Bentley. You always get him a round or two before I want to get him. But I forget that if Song's in here, he's going to take him there. And Zach said, Hudson's on that Leonard. Hell yeah, man. This is the cheapest that Leonard's ever been. Ever. Like 2 years ago, he's like a 5th round draft pick. He's like the number 1 linebacker. So I'll bet on his surgery, because he said that he shouldn't have even came back last year when he tried to come back the second time and said he wasn't right. He wasn't 100%. And then he has another surgery. Should have just had that surgery right away. Instead, he pushed it off a little bit, thinking he could get back without a major surgery.
Well, Okereke left, right? He went to the Giants, so
yep. It's him and Zaire Franklin. That's
right?
really who it is at the linebacker spots.
Now, does that hurt Franklin a little bit now that this dude comes back, or no?
Nah, because look at him and Okereke last year. Both guys were eating.
True. Yeah, that's true.
So that's really it. It's just in their scheme, both guys will be fine. Both guys will be on the field pretty much all the time. Yeah, that's what's cool about IDP compared to like just when you're like thinking about offense, because like the ball can only go around like so many places, like on offense, like only one person can catch the ball, but 2 people could get a tackle. One person get a forced fumble, one person get the fumble recovery. Just so many ways that like multiple people can like be in and get points on the same play. Just that alone, the assisted tackle. How many times in the NFL is it like 2 or 3 guys, just tackling one person, and everyone's getting a point on that. Everybody is gone at my house. My sister and Vanessa's mom are here, and they all went to the swap meet is hella lit out here. There's like an outdoor swap meet. It's on the other side of Vegas. That's a little mish, like 40 minutes, but man, it is turned up. It's like a club, like on Friday nights. Like they got bands, and there's like hundreds and hundreds of booths, and crazy amounts of food too.
Yeah.
Let's see where a song goes now. Kaiser White, you bastard. All the guys who I hope to get late. This is kind of late, but hope to even get later. Zaven Collins, that's someone that I'm nervous about, because he was pretty much like their inside linebacker for the longest time, but now they got Kaiser White, who's going to be their inside linebacker, and they're moving him, I think, specifically to defensive end. And I think he's going to need to take a real big bump up in the sack column, because he's definitely going to lose in the tackle column.
That makes sense.
But Arizona's a team that we want a lot of defensive players on teams that are probably not going to be that good on offense. There you go, Antonio. That tackling fuel. Dang it. Where is it? Do I have the tackling fuel? Nope. Got to update the soundboard. Zach said my best friend fell 20 feet and broke his back and had surgery. He can walk, but his dick will never work again, right? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything with the back. That's just, shit. In the Paid in Full movie, right? Like the dude gets thrown on the fire hydrant, fucking breaks his back in like so many places, and just never right after that again.
Everything is controlled from
from the spine. Oh yeah. That's what I guess is so crazy about fucking Stafford, right? Like that year where he played like damn near half a season on like a broken back.
Stafford's a tough motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's why he really needs to come back and not be a bitch. Like he needs to like come back and be solid with Cooper Cup again.
Yeah, he definitely.
Yeah, I went in on too much Stafford last year, and not even too much, but I mean it was just I went for like a couple of the older guys and a couple of the dynasties, just like pushing off the QB and maybe either trading out of the first round or just like not prioritizing both QBs like hella early.
Yeah, I tried that, and one of my dynasties, I had Tannenhill and Stafford, Malik Willis. I thought I was going to be okay, at least. Tannehill's
Right.
good. Like Stafford's going to be there. Stafford's Gucci, and that just totally backfired. So
One of the leagues that I'm still so pissed about. I only drafted 3 QBs: Stafford, Aaron Rodgers, and Matt Ryan. And like, man, it's fuck. And I was not bad enough to have a top pick to be able to get these guys. So that was another thing too. Competed good enough not to be able to get one of those QBs.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's tough. It's a fine line, and if you're gonna go veteran QBs, you better get a lot of backups and stuff. Because like I had a lot of like Sam Darnold and shit that I got, like Baker Mayfield, like last year. Just they're like nobodies, getting in like the 40th round, some shit like that, 30th round, because nobody even wants them. Then just got to try to move them when they get any kind of value. Oh shit, I'm on the clock at number 7. All right, let's go. Let me hurry up and get over there in between picks here. Oh man, who the fuck took Caden Ellis? Man. So Caden Ellis went over to the Falcons now. It's him, Michael Walker, and Troy Anderson. Those are gonna be their 3 like linebackers.
Okay.
Oh shit, the 7-10 pick over here. You know what? Let's pick up some Strange. How about that with the 7-10? Yeah, all these rookie drafts are kind of coming to an end now. And we got to put everybody into the taxi squads now. Dang it. So why does Brock keep turning off auto? He was pissed because he wasn't here for the start. And he's like, fuck, man, I didn't even get a QB. Gotta be here, man. Gotta be here. All right. Now for my next bowl, the Devil's Soap. Devil's Soap. And Zach said, I love 7-10 and some Strange. See, exactly.
There you go.
All right. And I'm trying to order some Thai food at the same time. Order from this place before? Hey, there we go. Minnesota Marty in the house. What up? He said something strange on 7-10. There we go. And Dennis said Vegas, perfect place to grab some strange.
Deuce.
There we go. And Tank Bigsby.
Bigsby.
Right.
I like the big.
The song, did you get ETN as well? I mean, bonus points if you did.
That's a good pick. I like that pick. I like the Wandell pick too.
Let's see.
Haskins. He looked so bad when he played. When Henry was out.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty whack. I mean, that's why they went out and got what's the dude's name that they got?
Tajay Spears.
Yeah.
The guy with one knee, literally.
Yeah. Come on, Q-tip. Let's see it. All right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it now because I know someone's going to do it real soon if I don't. Come on, Q-tip. Jack Campbell. Let's lock it in. There we go.
All right, so what are we expecting from Jack Campbell this year?
Expecting him to start. I'd say I bet he's somewhere in the 60 to 80 like solo tackle like range. I bet he flirts with 100 like total. And
Okay.
I bet he gets like 2 or 3 interceptions because they're gonna put him into coverage a bunch. Like he might not have that many sacks, he might have more interceptions than he has sacks. But
Okay.
yeah, I think he's gonna have a shitload of tackles though, and I might even be being modest on the 60 to 80 because I mean he's got a nose for the ball, and he'll be on the field a bunch. I mean they're gonna have him, Anal Zone, and Rodrigo kind of all out there.
Rodrigo, I like. So yeah, what does this do to Rodrigo now? Like, but Anal Zone is only on like a 1 year, right?
His last year, so yeah, I mean he's pretty much going to be done, after this year, and I think it's those two guys, it's Jack Campbell and fucking Rodrigo future over there.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think I got Rodrigo in the 19.
Yeah, and they really like him too. Like, I mean, he was a guy who got like a Hard Knocks like kind of bump, and for like redraft last year, he was whack. Like, I stayed away from him. I mean, good guy to get in Dynasty because you weren't having to get him like super early, but probably earlier than we would have liked because of Hard Knocks. But well, actually, we hadn't even watched Hard Knocks when we were doing our rookie draft, so we were getting him late either way. But yeah, I mean, Detroit, they're usually just giving up booty on the ground, and I mean teams are just running on them like crazy. So linebackers are usually getting a shitload of tackles.
All right, this is my linebackers in the 19.
Okay,
Jordan Brooks,
nice.
T.J. Edwards,
nice.
Luvu,
very nice.
Quay Walker,
fucking amazing.
Rodrigo,
that's awesome,
and the Al-Shaair dude.
Yeah, see, I mean that's 6 dope. I mean, you can only start 5 at a time. And, those are 6 like really dope ones there.
I think that's pretty much my linebackers.
Yeah, I mean you listened when it came to what you should do when it comes to at least these leagues. I mean, in our scoring type is those linebackers that got the tackling fuel.
Yeah, I mean, my team, my offensive team ain't that strong, and my offensive bench is pretty shit. But
I mean, that's like really like by design, though, right? Because you went younger. And a lot of draft picks, though, but maybe not younger, but a lot of draft.
A little bit. I mean, I got who did I even draft? Yeah, I got JS. And who did I take? A-Rich?
What'd you say? Who was that?
I think Anthony Richardson and Anthony Richardson and JSN. I
yeah,
got
for sure.
Squad, so.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we're looking a little bit better on offense, but I got Tony though. That's MVP.
There we go.
Joku. I got Joku too. How do you feel about the Kansas City dude? Who's the rookie they drafted? Or was it like a defensive end or something?
Yeah, who was the fucking rookie that they drafted? I don't know why I'm blanking on the name right now. Let's see. Hold on.
Because I got the other dude in the 19, the Karloftis dude.
Yeah, which I like.
Is that okay? He's
Oh yeah, the guy that drafted in the first round. Felix. I don't even know how to say his last name. He should be all right. I mean, but I don't know. I get a little bit nervous about their early draft picks because they've been missing on defense. I mean, Nick Bolton, he definitely that was one of the ones where they fucking really, really hit. But Willie Gay was a miss. Jury's still out on Leo Chenal. Karloftis, I feel like is gonna do solid this year.
Yeah, I got Karloftis. See, I think my D line's not that good,
Zach says any way to end the draft while it's paused. Maybe I can turn off the pause. Let's see. Let's see if that does it. All right, there we go. Draft complete. And still got time to make my pick over here. Khalil Mack.
Khalil.
Yeah, see, look, Brian Branch, James Robinson. I mean, we hope that Brian Branch comes into a starting role. I guess we're just, I mean, it's not 100% that he will. I really think that he does over Tracy Walker, who can't stay healthy to save his life. Shakir. Trey Hendrickson. Yeah, I'm curious who's gonna be the one who might be on their way out between Hendrickson and Sam Hubbard, because they drafted that edge. Jesse Bates. Yeah, the Falcons secondary is going to be pretty dope this year.
Yeah, who do they got now? Jesse Bates and who else?
Jesse Bates, Jeff Okuda, Richie Granson, the other safety opposite of him, and AJ Terrell, who's been a stud.
Oh, I got that dude, Tracy Walker. And Okuda.
Yeah, I'm curious what Okuda is going to be over there. All right, I'll take a shot on a rookie. Damn, I didn't even notice kid went Richie Grant right in front of me. You bastard.
Nice.
Yeah, I was driving the Richie Grant hype train like crazy when he was a rookie. He was my favorite safety that came out, and I thought he was going to start. I thought he was going to start that year, but he didn't. and he's a beast in year 2, but kind of sucks when they don't give you the nod when someone's starting in front of you who's not even that good. Butte. Yeah, Rashawn Evans is still going. I'm curious where the fuck he's gonna actually go.
Yeah, I mean, why? Yeah, he's not signed, right? So
No.
what the hell's happening with that?
No idea. I mean, he's like 29 years old, you know? So, I mean, 28 or 29, something like that. Longer in the tooth.
Yeah. Shit. That guy's a tackling machine, no?
Yeah.
It's got to be. Is there any teams that need, like, or in need of a guy like that right now?
I guess before last year, he'd really been like super, super hit or miss.
Mm.
Like, was not really that solid.
I mean, draft just ended, so maybe he gets snagged. Or do you think it just may happen like in season, or maybe doesn't get taken at all? Is that possible? Is he just stay?
I mean, yeah, it's for sure possible. I bet he, I bet it's gonna be a fucking August camp body like type thing, like at worst, and if he shows out a little bit.
Mm.
All right, we hate him, but let's get Allen Robinson in the 28th round, especially because it's best ball.
Mm-hmm.
And if he dies, he dies.
He does.
It's ugly in these last couple rounds. I think we're going to get one more IDP guy over here. But it's ugly. Yeah, so trash here at the end. All the good IDP guys are gone. Yeah, the other night we did, or actually, was it yesterday that we did it where I picked my first 20 picks were offense, and then my last 10 were defense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like the team the way that it turned out. I ended up getting a couple steals, guys who I did not think would last until then.
Mm.
But we'll see how it plays out. I mean, we never know. Hindsight's 2020, and all this is a big crapshoot. It's why we do so many divisions.
Yep.
Chubb, CEH. Zamir White. Yeah, last 2 rounds. I'm going to get one defense and one offense. Oh, fuck. Like, who to get? It's also bad.
Yeah, it gets rough. It gets rough down there.
Because these are all these guys down here are dynasty guys that you want to be getting. Not guys for fucking
Well, who's there?
On the running backs, the top ones are Carter, Warren, Spiller, Knight, Izzy, McBride.
Well, Warren is interesting because they only got Najee, right? So it's Najee
Right.
and Warren. So that's a good little cuff.
Yeah, and I've been getting him late in a bunch of these as well. Got a couple Tyquan Thorntons, but it's like, yeah.
Who else is there? Wide receiver?
Josh Palmer, Terrace Marshall, Tillman, Washington, Ross, Slayton, MVS, Greg Dortch.
Yeah, there's like some guys that take flyers on that could have some big weeks.
And I almost want to take almost want to take Isaiah Spiller just with all the Eckler drama.
Spiller.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We'll take a shot on Spiller there, and yeah, because Kidda just took Warren right now. So we're talking.
Oh, shit, my bad.
It's all good. It is what it is. Like like it's funny. I mean, it's one of those things to where, like, yeah, I want to beat everybody at my best, anyways. So, like, yeah, you guys can know exactly what I'm gonna do, and the goal is still to win, anyways. But yeah, Eckler, I bet he misses some games this year. He's gonna be making some business decisions, because he's always getting hurt. And Dennis said, "Are we grading tonight?" Yep, we'll get some grades in. Let me know who wants to get graded first. Yeah, I did. I placed the pad Thai order. I think it's gonna be like half hour, like 45 minutes until I get here. So we got some time.
What'd you get?
Pad Thai and like a beef and broccoli.
Nice. Yeah, chicken and broccoli is my shit.
Yeah. Let's see what it's all about.
Does anybody else like not eat the egg roll, but you eat the bread on the egg roll?
No, I mean,
the bread is banging.
I guess I don't fuck with egg rolls like super tough, but yeah, I don't think I've ever eaten the bread though without eating what's in the roll as well.
Yeah, I don't like the inside. I'm weird like that.
That's a new one. Yeah, and the guy who I'm gonna pick last, I think. I mean, if I start putting him back on the map like right now, like maybe people will start picking him sooner. But he's gone undrafted, but I'm coming back around on him. And Devo said, "Say it right, beef broccoli."
He said, "What the fuck, bro? The bread is banging, bro. It's like the fried fucking bread. It's good. I don't like all the inside shit." I don't fuck with all that cabbage and onions and whatever the fuck is in there. Nah, bread's banging though.
Let's see a Q-tip.
I'm telling you, you can unroll it like it's, bro. Just try it.
So funny.
Oh shit.
All right, Michael Walker. That's who I'm getting with the last picks. I feel like he was hurt like at the end of the year last year. And them not bringing back like Evans, like I feel like he's
he's
back in the mix.
Him and the other dude, right?
Yeah, him and Anderson and Caden Ellis.
All right, kiddo, you can have Tyquan Thornton. McBride, that's my guy.
You like McBride?
I mean, he's a good running back. Apparently the Vikings had him graded as like a 4th round running back as a starter. And they wound up getting him in like the 7th round. So yeah, we didn't spend draft capital on him. So you can only expect a year or two from these guys just from situation. So there is a possible situation. Maybe we get rid of Dalvin Cook. Maybe he gets hurt. Or next year at least Dalvin Cook maybe is not there. We only got Madison. So
all right, who wants to get graded first? Throw it in there. Throw it in there. We only got 2 picks left happening here.
Let me get my drink real quick.
All right, draft is completed. I'm going to share the trade that me and Derek did with Stevie. You'll see what he says about it. All right, here we go. Kidda said hate on it. Where's Kidda? Yeah, right next to me, you bastard. All right. Starts it off with Hurts, Brees Hall, ETN, Nick Chubb, pretty nasty. Waddle, Judy, and Moore, very nasty. Rashad White, Sam Howell, not so nasty. Evans, Dodson.
Well, obviously.
Crosby, Chardonnay. Yeah, we're going to start calling him Chardonnay. Okereke, Trey Edmonds, Josie, Jewell, Quincy, Zay Jones, Nuosu, Anal Zone, Komet, Chin, Brisker, Joker, Mayer, Shakir, Richie Grant, Gesicki, Warren, and McBride. I feel like what kills it is your lack of QB depth. Howell is your number 2, and then you got no number 3, no backup plan.
Oh.
That makes me drop you like to like a C+. Because like I love what you did. I mean, for me wanting to beat you, I'm glad that you didn't add another QB, but like that's what I feel like would have made this a little bit stronger. And Kidda said best ball. I understand, but you got to have at least a couple QBs in there, you know, like if you're only going to have Sam Howell as your second. They went like crazy, though.
Yeah.
Went like
what if Howell's not the starter for the full season? What if Jalen Hurts gets hurt and misses a game or two? Like, losing in those 2 spots. But best case scenario, they both play the full season and do their thing.
And before we get to we're gonna do Marty's team next. So here was a trade that went down. Which side would you rather be on if you were, you know, to be on one of these sides? Side A received the 104 and the 1604. Side B received the 211, the 311, the 602, and the 802.
What is this, a startup trade?
Yeah.
And say the first one again. Side 104 and what?
1604. And we have 19 starters. So, I mean, that's still starter range, but low end on the starters.
And what picks do they have right now?
102.
So they get the 102 and the 104.
Yeah. And they ended up taking Hurts and Josh Allen. Or no. Burrow and Josh Allen.
Wow. That's sick. And they gave up what did they give up? Say it again.
211, 311, 602, 802.
I mean, it's a lot, but shit, what does the rest of the team look like?
So we're barely in the beginning, so we've only had a couple picks that have happened. So I got the Hall, Derek got the 104.
You got the Hall, okay.
And so I've got like the 209 and the 309. So I got like 4 picks. I got
you got a bunch of assets. I mean, yeah, I like that because you get a bunch of extra picks, and those rounds are important. And you know, obviously getting the 2 QBs is sick, but you know, at what kind of expense? I'd like to see what the rest of the team looks like.
Yeah, I mean, we won't really know. Like, until,
we don't know yet. But
I'm like gonna hate my team. I think through the first 2 rounds is what I feel because I'll only have 2 picks and one of them is not the 104. But if I should be liking my team by the end of round 3 because now I have 4 picks through 3 rounds. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that I can get good picks right there. All right, Bogey's in the house with us. Hold on, where's that?
Can you dig it, sucker?
Now, can you dig that, motherfucker?
Yeah, Strong has a lot to give up, but shit, having 2 picks in the early first round, nice. Nobody probably gets a chance for like something like this to happen too often.
It's funny because in one of your leagues, I actually have a Burrow Allen, but it was, you know, post draft, I made a trade for Allen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I have a Herbert Allen stack somewhere.
Oh, okay. That's horrible.
Or Dak, that's probably like one of the other ones, but I know I got a lot of Mahomes and other ones as well. So
show off.
And Song said so he took
never get Mahomes in these joints.
And he said so he took 2 QBs, I take it. Yeah, for sure. He took Burrow at the 102, and then Allen went Hurts went 103, and then he took Josh Allen at 104. So literally starting off this dynasty with Burrow and fucking Allen. Like, that's nasty.
You can do some things.
Yeah.
All right, look at hold on, Derek. If you watching, I ain't scared of your fucking team.
He
What
can't miss though on his 4th and 5th round. He cannot miss on those.
So he doesn't have a second. He doesn't have a third.
Right. So
He's
the
got a
next
fourth
picture in the 4th
And
and the 5th.
and he's at the other side of the 3rd round reversal. So he kind of, he ends up coming back early in the 4th. So, you know what I mean? That's kind of slick if you think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there wasn't that much difference between the 3rd and the 4th round.
Yeah. But I gave him the same shit, and he would have got the 7-8, not a 6-8, like he did.
Well,
you know what I mean? So he gave you you gave him the 1 round higher, and he went with yours. Like,
I would say this to Derek: don't you dare draft a running back.
Yeah.
Real talk.
What if he went running back, wide receiver with those 2 picks? Would you be mad at it, or should you just go wide receiver?
Are you?
I don't think you can do it.
Right?
Your limited resources. You have to get other guys to build around. If you can't just die and have the only value on your team as those 2 QBs, because then you're gonna have to give one up to ever try and be anything. So yeah, you've got to hit on those wide receivers that you pick there in those rounds. This way you can build around that.
Or you can wait till Bogart sends him a massive package deal, and I'll walk away with Burrow.
And seeing that, okay, and that's what I mean. That's what's crazy, because we've seen people do stuff like that. And if I'm gonna make
it's always with me, huh?
What?
It's always with me too.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, we've seen it happen with Titans and Big Tons, to name a few when it happened. But if I'm gonna make the move to buy up and buy those 2, like, I just wouldn't move either of them. They'd be so valuable to me at that point.
Yeah, and you don't want to. So in order to not want to, you got to make sure you hit these picks and build it right.
But
I don't think you have a choice.
I'm banking on him doing a poor job, then I can come through with like things that look good to him. You know what I mean?
Well, it depends on how antsy he starts getting, right? Like, that's what it comes down to. Do you have the patience to wait until round 4, or do you get antsy and you got to get back up in the mix?
I don't think I think,
so
but you know what though?
What is he start in the 5th? You said
4th and the 5th is next.
4th and the 5th. So 4th and the 5th. I'm just looking at like a mock we did a couple nights ago. You've got Christian Watson, Jordan Addison, Tyreek Hill, DK Metcalf, Zay Flowers, Devontae, DJ Moore, Jerry Jeudy, Diggs, Cup. Those are guys in like the 4th.
No fucking way they've been falling that far. I love that.
Dynasty.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of QBs went early in this.
Yeah, because I mean, we've been getting Cup in the 4th for a while. I mean, we've seen him go.
Like I've seen him on early 3rd and 2-3. I've seen him high as the 2-3 turnaround. Like, you know what I mean. But 4th, I'm all about that. I mean, there is a ton of rookies. Push them all down.
Here we go. Let's get into Marty's team. Yeah, before we start getting people nodding off over there. So he got Lamar Jackson, Saquon, Jared Goff, Garrett Wilson, Debo, Brock Purdy, Brandon Ayuk, Jameson Williams, James Cook, Zay Flowers, A-Chain, P. Ryan. Damn, P. Ryan in the 12th. We were talking about him. Maybe that was what triggered him to go a little higher. Devin Lloyd, Patrick Queen, Kobe Myers, Matt Milano, Raheed Shaheed, Quentin Johnston, Nico, Rookie Miller, Rodrigo, Zaven Collins, Caden Ellis, Perryman, Charlie Brown. Man, we need to get that Charlie bit me. Hopefully it becomes a thing that we can use that.
Ow, Charlie. That really hurt. Hey, that was like top 3 viral joints when that became a term. Remember that?
Right. Yeah. Like that was.
It went viral. Well, what did? What's that? Like
Brian Brand
and then the Anton Johnson and the double rainbow.
Well, obviously.
Brian Branch, Tim Patrick, Jamal Adams, Ford, and David Long. So I like certain parts of this, and then I don't like certain parts of it.
He's getting C-. Like, I love how he started off. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not really the biggest Saquon, but it is best ball, right? So it's like, you know what I mean? And then he gets Garrett Wilson in the 4th round. Fucking awesome. And then I just don't really like the rest. I mean, he went Devin Lloyd. He's like, oh shit, Patrick Queen. Like, I like that. Like, he kind of he doubled back and was like, oh, let me get the guy I was supposed to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think this is a C plus though. I mean, it's real close to a B. Maybe you went a couple different ways on the IDPs. Maybe it is.
You know, I'll stay with my C minus. I was about to nitpick it and try to see how I can give. But you know what? He did awesome. Was that Marty?
Yep, Canada Marty. All right, here goes Dennis here. I know he might be having to put the kids to sleep soon. He starts it off with Mahomes, Ken Walker, Mon Ra, Danny Pesos, Hawkinson, Bolton, Fred Warner. Fred Warner's the second IDP guy off the board there, like total. Ritter, wow. Montgomery, Nakobe Dean. Yeah,
I am excited for Warner though. I mean, like, you know, Steve Wilkes, his linebackers eat fantasy.
Yeah.
So
I would have much rather had a Roquan or, you know.
I mean, yeah, maybe for see, that's what boggles me. Like, I get it when people take Bolton, like Dynasty, but like, no matter what, take Roquan, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No matter what, just take Roquan, like, you know what I mean? Or Olakun, you know what I mean? Because Olakun,
he took all the value out of Nakobe Dean, like after yesterday. Like, man, I got him in the 21st round yesterday. He drafted him at the 10-12 today. Like, man. So that's
the thing, though, man. That's the thing, though.
He should go there, though. He should.
It's the filters.
Yeah.
People just they start remembering names. Oh, let me go get Nakobe Dean. Like, you know what I mean? Like, instead of like seeing like where the general.
Peace out, Marty. We'll see you later, brother.
Peace out, Marty. Hey, I got hella drunk on your show, Blanco.
Did you?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, well, I drank a whole 12. You know what I mean? How long were we on? Like 3 hours?
We were on, a little over 3 hours. We were getting into it.
Yeah.
Hey, song in the house. There we go. Throwing that super chat in there. You the man.
What up, Sniper Song?
Just had my first shares of Bijan and Gibbs. I took them there because I knew I could get them. Nice. So let's do Dennis's first, or let me finish it, and then we'll jump over to song. And he said then Marquise Brown, Damian Harris, Kadarius Toney, Quinnen Williams, Buda Baker, Josh Kelly, Rice, Moore, Downs, Woolen, Hubbard, Highsmith, Hooker, Hodgins, Chris Harris, Hutchinson, Josh Sweat, CEH, Zamir White, and then Huntley.
I knew a guy named Amir. He used to hang around us pretty tough for a while there. And we used to call him Shit Smear Amir.
Yeah.
He didn't like that. And then we call him Smear for short. Hey, Smear. But that's what I think of every time I hear Zamir, frankly.
So I like this squad. I mean, you definitely picked guys a little bit earlier than you had to, I feel. But either way, you know, I mean, you still got dope guys on your squad. I mean, I would kind of, not that you fell off in a couple places, but I guess
I'll give them a C. I like this team better than the last team.
Yeah, I do too. And Mahomes. I mean, I guess because of Mahomes.
But you got Danny Dumbass too. That's not bad value for waiting until the fourth right there.
Yeah, 4-12.
Yeah, I mean, you got Amon-Ra in the third. You know what I mean? Like, that's a monster little squad right there. I just don't like it. Just falls off to me drastically at one point. You know what I mean?
C plus B minus. How about that? I'm gonna ride the fence on this one. What do you think, Stevie?
So you know how they said my TV was gonna be delayed? Then I started looking at my girls, like, as I said, send me the email. She sends me a screenshot of the email, and it said that they swapped because they all of a sudden they don't have the item I ordered, so they try to swap it out for a 2023 version of the same size, but it's like the lower, it's like the C class. You know what I mean? Like, and I was getting like the Q, which is higher, but then this one, but it was and I was like, fuck that, so I canceled the shit, and then I found one at a Best Buy brand. They said it'll be delivered by the 8th, so I'm hoping This ain't no Jaws. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be tight.
Right. I need the 85 thing, bruh.
And Dennis said that one spot is hard to draft from. Yeah, because you kind of jump up on some people,
Well,
right?
I mean, I'll give you a C+ because I think you took Kenny Walker too early. Like you could have took like AJ Brown and Amon Ra. Like
that would have
I
been.
feel like that felt like that would feel way better.
Yeah, you probably would have got like a B+ for me if it did that.
You know,
I'll jump.
that would be my only thing. I like everything else though. I love the Hawkinson, my guy.
All right, here we go with songs lineup, and he did some things a little different this time. He starts it off with T-Law, who fell to the 1-9. T-Law, and then Bijan, Gibbs, Damian Pierce. That was a reach. We talked about it during the draft too. At least I felt like it was. Richardson, Sanders, Pittman, Kirk, Addison, Trey Lance.
Pittman, Kirk, and Addison is his 3.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. And then Cooks, Elijah Mitchell, Quay Walker, Logan Wilson, Pete Warner, Devondre Campbell. I mean, you're killing it with the IDPs. Aiden Hutchinson, Troy Anderson, Asamoah, Mingo, Bentley.
He's just gonna take my whole team now, isn't he? Huh?
Yeah,
all my linebackers that I wait on, he doesn't wait on them though. He's pulling them up all hella high.
Yep.
Like, damn, come on.
Bentley, Kaiser White, Wandale Robinson, Tank Bigsby, Kirksey, Al Shair, Tank Dell, Mims, the rookie Mims, Brissett, and Jelani Woods.
I mean, maybe the sloppy Jelani is probably like I wouldn't even bother there. I like it. I really like this team. I just feel like he's always like 3-4 rounds pulling guys up dummy high. You know what I mean? Specifically for the IDPs.
Yeah.
But I get it though, because there's no listing for people to like know the general area, like I was saying. You know what I mean? So I guess like it's not technically reaches. It's just way higher than it's just way higher than normally I would take him. So I'm like, damn, if I'm in there, he's gonna get all my guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for them to fall into the range.
It's funny, and Dennis says it right there. We can't wait on these IDP guys playing with you guys. And seeing to a certain extent, you got to find the sweet spot though.
Yeah.
Because I will draft these guys, but I'm always trying to get them around a round or two later than I think that they should go.
Like those fit, like whenever I'm like in the double-digit rounds, you know what I mean? Like the only guys I'd ever taken in the single digits is honestly like Roquan, Olakun, Bolton, fucking Zaire Franklin, Queen. You know what I mean? The TJ Edwards. Like otherwise, like I'm just gonna wait, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all those guys are awesome to get, but then it's like, damn, if I gotta go up into the 10th and 12th to get these guys now, that's crazy. But I guess it's also the flow. I guess it's also the flow of the draft, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when.
Hell yeah, and I'll be right back. Food just got
Tell everything you know about Asamoah.
I don't really know much about him. I haven't really looked into it. I've been so much into the draft and the dynasty. I haven't really got a chance to get into like the Vikings shit.
I got a ton of him just mainly because he got this massive opportunity he's about to get. You know what I mean? No more Kendricks. They drafted this guy to be his replacement. They didn't draft anybody else. So, he's going to get his shot in year 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't blow it, motherfucker.
I know, right? He has to be Asamoah.
He does. He really does.
Mr. Asamoah.
And Song said, when did he get his first IDP? Got his first IDP in round 13. So I think all those guys that you got right there, those 4, I don't think you took any value out of them. I mean, it's probably about where they should be.
Pete Warner and all them, yeah, that's where they should go.
Yeah. I think it was more the later guys. Troy Anderson, Asamoah, Bentley, Kaiser White, like probably drafted those guys earlier than I called you out on it because like I wanted to get those guys too. I was just waiting for them,
Yeah. But you know what though?
Kaiser White, like a couple weeks ago, we were getting Kaiser White like last round.
20-something.
Well, he got him at the 22.
I mean, they did. I mean, he's still there with the Eagles, right? Or no? Yeah. Where's he at now? Yeah, he's with the Eagles, right?
Yeah. And Marty said, Asamoah may start, but it brought in some competition to where he will have to earn a job. I mean, that's better, right? We don't want someone to just walk into a job, then end up.
Well, but see, here's the thing, though. Who's above him? You know what I mean?
Oh
Like-
no, he's just saying there's competition that got brought in, so there's going to be some competition for that spot. But yeah, no one's ahead of him right now.
Nothing's ever
Awesome.
handed to you. Gotta work.
Awesome.
All right, let's see who else. Song jumped it right there. We got Crispy next. Here we go, Crispy. Crispy starts it off with Kelsey, Tyreek,
What?
Adam, Devonta Smith, Russ Wilson. Let's ride. Pitt, Javante, Mac Jones, Gibson, and then Robinson. I still don't know why you did it in that order. I mean, I guess I'm okay with locking them both, but
I've been like, maybe that was a high ass moment. He was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Swing back around.
That song said White's in AZ now. Oh yeah, we know. I think people just forgot about him because he super fell off.
Oh, that's dope.
Last year. And I didn't even give him a grade. I didn't give song grade. I don't know if anybody else did.
I'm gonna give him a B-. I actually like this team a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with that. I mean, it is a B, and you got a lot of, I mean, the wide receivers, what I don't like, but at least you got a bunch of depth later.
I think like for waiting, I'll give him. I think that's why I didn't mind it. But his team is all together good.
Should have picked Damian a wide receiver instead of Dameon Pierce.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Instead of Dameon Pierce, he probably should have grabbed a receiver right there, and then instead of one of those three receivers like a Christian Kirk or Addison, he probably could have went,
running back
Brian Robinson there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean Robinson went in the 10th, so I mean it's not like he went.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I was so hoping that he was going to drop.
What's going on there? You know why I wasn't in that league?
I was hoping that he was going to drop. I got Keenan Allen, I believe,
at the 9.
Yeah, and but yeah, it didn't work out. Didn't work out. Crispy was on it, and Zaire Franklin, Elijah Moore, Frankie Louvu, Jordan Brooks, Pitry, Evan Ingram, Shaq Thompson, Zappy, Evans the rookie, Morrow, Kendricks, Van Der Esch, Renfro, Haskins, Davis Mills.
Let's get it on.
James Robinson, Zach Ertz, McBride. Oh, we got the duo there. I like it. And Kyren Williams. I mean, that's kind of a waste of a pick. And then Bennett, the rookie from backing up Herbert. Man, don't be drafting that motherfucker. Like, he's not going to play like one snap.
He's just trying to jinx him, isn't he?
Motherfucker. He's not going to play nothing. All Herbert. So I like what you did early in the IDP. I mean, waiting on the QB didn't do too bad, but I'm nervous if Mac Jones is the number 2.
He got Zappy though. He
did
get Zappy, so I like that. Yeah. We're gonna give him a C. We're gonna give him like a C plus.
I'm gonna say because you got Kelsey, I'm gonna bump it up to a C plus. We'll give it a C plus.
There you go. I'm with you. Let's give it a C plus.
He jumped on it, and maybe the QB hurt a little bit because of it, but Kelsey's dope. Mine says backing up Stafford, not Herbert. I thought it was the LAR. I don't know why I kept thinking Bennett went to the Chargers. The other
that's the rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like a 5'11" kid. They were like, oh well, he was able to work magic with Baker for a couple games. They were like, yeah, he might. Either way.
That's me just being super high, confusing the two LA teams for sure.
Lar.
All right. Let's see. Who was after Crispy?
You know what?
Nobody else put it in there. Let me know if we missed you guys. I want to read off my team and let's see what you think of this bogey. Because I was definitely zigging right here. Started off with Herbert, Prescott, Tua, Kirk Cousins, 4 QBs in a row because I felt like they just shouldn't have been there.
Wow. Okay.
Drake London, Joe Mixon, Chris Godwin, Cam Akers, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Bobby Wagner, Khalil Herbert, TJ Edwards, Mooney, Sutton, McKinnon, Boyd, Pierce, Bateman, Leonard, Rashawn Jenkins, Levante David, Mario Davis, Jack Campbell, Kyle Duggar, Holland, the rookie Reed, Allen Robinson, Isaiah Spiller, and Michael Walker.
I hate it.
Yeah.
it's a C plus. That was a fun team. That was a fun team because it's like, you know what I mean. You gave yourself a little challenge there by fucking other people initially, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
With 4 QBs is kind of that's crazy. But like, he still was able to crack off London, who I don't mind as a 2, let alone like he's your 1. So it's not that bad to me. You know what I mean? I mean, shit, he could be he's like, if I was to make a surprise list, I think like he's one of those ones that would surprise people because people are kind of off of him all the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe not in Dynasty so much, but definitely.
Yeah, not Dynasty, but I mean, and then I mean, look, you got him in what's that, the 5th round?
Fifth round, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people are off him. You know what I mean? Even in
and Kidda, he grabbed Waddle right in front of me. I was hoping Waddle was gonna fall. That already seemed crazy, but
Eddie Higgins was gone too.
Yeah.
I probably, you know what? And there's a world I might take London over Higgins, but just best ball. I can never get my hands on Higgins, bro. Motherfuckers be snatching them up like.
Yeah, Higgins, he went at the 4-1. So yeah, he went damn near 2 rounds, round and a half before I got London.
I probably don't get Tua. I hate Tua.
Yeah, I know you do, but man, he's
really good.
He's been going in the second, going in the second round so much.
He's been going in the first.
I mean, we saw him go in the first couple times.
Someone just took him in the first the other day. Yes, yeah. The other day, the one we were doing the other day.
Jamie said, I like it. Ballsy with the QBs turned out pretty good overall. And I knew I had to push off IDP, but I did want to make sure to get a couple like in the mix. And,
you got your man Mosley. You know what I mean? Like Mosley.
No, not Mosley. I got Wagner and TJ.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Wagner. I mean, it's the same thing. You drafting 100. You're drafting 100 solos at minimum. You know what I mean?
Yeah, CJ Mosley won a couple picks right before I took Edwards because I was hoping that I could get him, but Darren, he
get the band back together.
Yeah, I mean the Wagner Mosley,
the Wagner Mosley gang.
Yeah, that was so last year, Stevie. We only had 2 IDP spots here, and it was kind of just easing people into it. And this year we went all the way up to 5, but that was like the most popular combo.
This year we're really sodomizing them.
Hell yeah!
Last year we're just easing it in.
Yeah.
But no, I like it. I like the defense that I have in the 19. I think is awesome.
Tell Bogey your linebackers.
Yeah, you made me mad all through that one.
That was my linebacker, and then my DBs are fucking. I think they're sick. But hold on.
I mean, I do remember you had Quay Walker.
You ready?
You got go ahead.
I got
Frankie Lou.
I gotta get the dude on the bench that I keep.
Just click LB and it'll pull up your list. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like
all right, Jordan, yeah, that's true. All right, Jordan Brooks.
What?
TJ Edwards.
What?
Freddie Louvu.
What?
Rodrigo.
What?
Quay Walker.
Okay.
And Al Shahir.
Okay. Al Shahir. Who's this? Oh, Aziz?
Yeah,
Aziz.
Okay, yeah, that's my guy. Okay.
And then I got Snead and Hufanga as my DBs.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. Bruh, look at mine in the 18, bruh. My shit goes crazy.
I'm not in the 18. I can't.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Let's see.
Because I got like almost the same team as him.
Do you?
I don't think I have Edwards, but I definitely have like 3 out of the top. I have 3 out of like the top 10 projected. You know what I mean?
Let's see.
My offense is a little shitty.
You said the 18?
Yeah. Because I know I went like linebacker crazy.
You got Patrick Queen, Jair Franklin, Logan Wilson, Frankie Louvu, Jack Sanborn's in there as of right now. And you got Hufanga and Dax Hill over there. Let's see.
I didn't set this lineup for the record.
You got Jerome Baker, Caden Ellis, Trenton Simpson, Juwan Bentley, Troy Anderson, Al Shahir. Yeah, man.
I know I got more. I think I even got JOK. I think I got Cody Barton. Oh, no, that might be. I don't think I'm mashing up all these teams in my head.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was more devastating than that. I thought I had like 10 bangers. I had like 6.
It's tough to get 10 bangers, man. Like everyone knows who's like all on our radars and shit.
But also, like, we're gonna hurt our team. You know what I mean? Like, I remember I was so hot at fucking what's that man's name? Jay MacTown, bruh.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, bro. Like he was saying, like the Pete Warners and the Kobe Deans and Christian Harris's, and like he was just taking all my guys hot.
Man, so I'm back on the clock here. This is in the number 9 where we just started today.
Mm-hmm.
Already in round 2. I got Gibbs at the 106. I finally got him. He was going so high that I couldn't get him in any of these rookies, but finally got him. And JSN, Bijan, and the 3 QBs were off the board before then. So got him finally. Will Levis is off the board. Hooker's off the board. Rice, Mingo, Rayshon Jones already off the board.
I thought I ran out of papers.
This is an ugly fucking pick here.
Who you got? I mean, what's your name?
I got to go look at my actual team now. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's always a good call, right?
Fuck, man.
He needs it all.
One of the ones that I had Tom Brady because I got Mac Jones and Kyler and Brock. Those are like my my QBs. So fucking missed out on all the other QBs.
He'll be throwing the ball in no time.
Yeah. Wide receivers are Devonta Smith, Adams, Jerry Jeudy, Brandon Cooks, Mike Evans. Yeah, I think I might need to go running back because I got Pierce, Chubb, Antonio Gibson. Like those are my starters. James Robinson,
Killer Miller gone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone took Miller already.
My man Chase Briggity Brown.
Let's see.
I like Chase Brown a lot, man. I shouldn't have watched like quote unquote film. You know what I mean? Which is like just a cool way of saying YouTube highlights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Chase Brown's not going in the second round. It's it's A-Chain.
Oh, I thought you said we're in the 4th round.
No, second round right now.
Killer Miller wouldn't be there then. Well, I don't even know why I said that.
Yeah, he went at the 2-1.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, see, it's like the Bigsby, Spears, A-Chain,
Evans, Zach Evans.
Yeah, he's there.
It'd probably be Zach Evans for me, and then I try to target Chase Briggity Brown next round, or maybe a Jack Campbell or something. You know what I mean? Can't go wrong with a Jack Campbell.
I do have Jeff Wilson in this one, but
A-Chain. I'm not mad at the A-Chain, bro. But then you know what I mean? Like I'm not scared of the size because of he's not going to see stack boxes like that, and he's a one-cut runner and a one-cut up the field, off spread zone, a wide zone offense, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and fuck, man. Yeah, jeez.
I think he's usable faster than Zach Evans would be, but I feel like Zach Evans
just got picked so late. Like I guess that's why I get nervous, like about him. Like fuck, was it like 4th round, 5th round, like some shit like that?
Yeah, he was 6th round, but yeah, more than the
they
draft
traded up to get him though.
It's just it's just opportunity, like
Yeah.
I mean, Pacheco was a 7th round draft pick, but the opportunity was there because CEH was hurt, and
Damian Pierce was a 4th, 5th.
Sometimes it's just the opportunity.
I'm just gonna go A-Chain. I don't like the size too much either, but I mean, Miami didn't even have too many picks, and that's who they got like first, right?
The only reason I think if there wasn't if there's no rumors that Dalvin Cook might get traded there, or maybe early on when they're saying they might look at Kareem Hunt. If ain't none of those things going on, this guy probably goes higher, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like Raheem Mostert, 30 years old. Jeff Wilson Jr., cool story, but just that's all it really is. You know what I mean? Like these guys ain't.
And Jamie said you think Hunt's gonna sign somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I guess the longer it goes, like maybe not, but I mean, yeah, I think he's gonna get signed somewhere. But
I think
we're gonna get reminded of him kicking that chick.
Or they're gonna remember that video where he was riding around with an open alcohol bottle and he got pulled over by a Cleveland police officer, and that guy's like, Kareem Hunt, man, what are you doing with your life, man? Yeah, and he let that man go, bro. You know what I mean? But it's like this man was driving and drinking, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's some character issues, like shit. That's why I think and I always point this out, when he got cut from the Chiefs, when the Browns, when they claimed, no one claimed him, so the Browns picked him up. And the Browns picked him up because their GM at the time was the former GM of the Chiefs that drafted him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So when you draft him, at least I would assume they know his character. So they're, he's probably like, that kid's a good kid. Bring him here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody wanted to fuck with him, bro.
You know where he's gonna go? He's gonna go to the team that always takes the head cases. They just took one in the draft.
The Patriots.
And Keishawn Booty, the Patriots are gonna take.
Yeah. Hey, Hustler will tell you it's my
cheap as hell.
Say the Patriots are gonna take everybody.
And because they wait, they know nobody wants these guys, and they get them for the cheapest. Like they get them for the low. So it's like,
they're like Mac Jones. They're like, what does everybody say about Mac Jones? They're like, they can't stand his hips. He has childbearing hips. He's like, good. He'll fall.
Like, oh, we're gonna get him as the 5th QB.
Yeah.
We don't even have to
I don't
trade.
like childbearing hips. He's like, what else do they say about him? Childbearing hips. Ben Roethlisberger like love handles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be interesting. I think the Cowboys would be interesting.
Jamie said, does Fournette have a better chance of playing this year than Hunt? Probably both have like the same chance.
I think Fournette more so because he is phenomenal at pass pro. And so, like, if you have him, you can go hurry up and not take him off the field because he could catch the ball too. You know what I mean? So it's like, but Fournette, I think, goes to the Patriots before Kareem Hunt would, because they were already interested in signing him last year. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then the Buccaneers are like, you know what? We'll match it. And they matched whatever deal that was supposedly offered to him by the Patriots. I'm glad, though, because that would have pissed me off. I had a shitload of Stevenson last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Let's get the hell up out of here. Not sure if we got any shows going down tomorrow or on Sunday, but what do you got going on, Stevie B? When are your shows on your channel?
Sunday we got the Dynasty show Sunday night, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 Pacific on my channel. And Wednesdays we got our normal mocks that we do on Wednesdays. So
there we go.
I might rock with you. I'll take your word up. I'll take your word. What is it called? What does the saying go? I'll take you up on your offer. If you know what I mean. If you got a spot on Sunday, I might rock with you.
I got you.
Check out the Dynasty Life one time.
I'll send you the link. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get up out of here. We'll see you guys soon. Peace out.
All right.
Peace out.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the,